Hello, Cape Crusaders, and welcome to another live edition of Batman, the Animated Series podcast. I'm your host, Alex Robson, and with me, as always, is my co-host, my brother, comic book artist and writer, and the guy who's the world's finest podcaster. It's Mr. Will Robson. Say hello, Will.
Yes, I have my Cuck Kent glasses on for this episode. That wasn't a
I'm gonna
pre-written
make
statement
you
that I've been
watch.
sitting on.
Yeah. Obviously, that's already a prelude to what we're talking about today because we're going to be reviewing Superman, Batman, world's finest movie. But we're here in front of a live audience. So at first, I want to intro our team that's behind the scenes right now. First, we got Cade. Cade, why don't you come out and say hi to the folks?
Hi, everyone. I'm Cade. I'm behind the scenes right now.
You look like you're a character like out of Charlie Brown Christmas or something right now.
I
You
am.
look
I'm
very
representing
bundled.
Idaho State, baby. Let's go.
Oh, shit. I don't even know who that is.
It's a college in Idaho. So,
Okay, well, Cade, welcome back. It's great that you could be here today. When was the last time you saw this movie?
besides watching it last night, I had seen it a few times, so I remembered parts, but I couldn't point anything out specifically at the top of my head, so I watched it again last night just to be refreshed on it.
Nice. Okay, well, we'll get your thoughts on it later on. So, John, why don't you come out now?
Hi.
Hi,
What's up,
John.
buddy?
How's it going?
We call him J-Shot on the streets.
We call him Jay
Yeah,
Shot on
like,
the
you know.
streets.
Jay on the streets, shot in the sheets. I don't know.
Whoa!
E-Shank or whatever it was. What was
Terrible.
that?
Yeah.
Starring
Depop.
Johnny Sins and J-Shot.
Yeah. Ooh. Hope my mother's
John,
yeah.
when was the last time you saw this movie?
I feel like I watched it about 2 years ago. I had gone through like a whole deep dive, right? I watched the animated series, I watched Superman, and then I kept flowing into everything else. So I feel like it's pretty recently there. So yeah.
Nice.
But I'm glad you called him Cuck Kent because I am not the biggest Superman fan. I will say that right out of the bat.
Oh, I like
okay.
Superman. I'm just saying in this.
Oh, well,
in
never
these
mind.
3 episodes, he
Yeah.
is very
He
much
definitely is. Yeah.
He takes a backseat in his own show in this,
Yeah.
in this movie.
He does.
Okay, well, I know that also, John, you do a podcast, so why don't you
I
plug
do.
away?
I do. So we do a show called Between Two Sentinels that happens every Wednesday at 8 p.m. And if you guys are interested, I think you guys have talked to him already. We're going to be having Attack Peter on this week from Mondo. So check us out
nice.
on Wednesday. And on my channel as well, I do things like reviews and come to my channel and see me play with my 12-inch dick. Great. Yeah, there you go.
J-Shot's at it again, baby.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. So did you just get that? Because I think they
I
just
did.
send this up.
Yeah,
right?
he literally came in this week, so I'm excited for that.
That dick came, all right.
Yeah, my
Not the
dick
only
came.
one that
Haven't
came.
even played. I haven't even played with him yet. Yeah, he pre-came. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. So
Scotty Holly in the chat said Alex loves a plug.
yeah.
Whoa!
Fucking jokes.
Well, maybe if you're lucky, there'll be another story later
That's
on.
a callback right
Um,
there.
Yep.
All right. Well, yeah. All right. Thank you guys for joining. We'll take it from here, but we'll obviously invite you guys back as we go along. But, buddy, right now it's time for the art life. I want to hear what's going on with you in the art life.
The fart life. I'm farting here, farting there, eating turkey. So been farting big time.
I've been laying some stinkers.
More than
since
farts,
yesterday.
I will say.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Yes. Holy shit. What I did right before this podcast. Yeah, it's been good. I just finished a Marvel cover, so I'm happy about that.
Kate just said fart life.
Yep.
Fart life.
Oh, I've been eating lots of turkey for Thanksgiving, and I've been walking around. Fart life. Oh, the fart.
The people. So many farting. All right. Okay. So yes, art life itself.
Art life itself. Yeah, I've just finished my Marvel cover. Now I have it. Mob Smash issue 2. Can't wait to see the Invisible Hitman. Hell yeah, buddy! Looking forward to that. Yes,
Jeffrey's in issue 3.
He's in issue 3 on the last page, and then issue 4. Whoa, you better watch out.
Oh, look out!
Oh wait, was it issue 2? I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's coming. No, you're right. So yeah, I got 3 covers left, and then I'm done. I'm gonna take December off. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna put my feet up. I was like, oh, I'm gonna drink scotch all month starting in December. That started 2 weeks ago, and my face has now turned into a moon. As I'm consuming so much scotch on a daily basis, but I love it. I love it. And that's the outline. How you doing, bud?
Okay, so there's not much going on. Right now, I am doing well. I'm doing a couple little jobs on the side, so I'm not going to be out in the streets
Couple
for Christmas.
Jobs. Pump, wink, wink.
And then the other thing that I wanted to plug, everybody have a laugh, is our new and improve. I think Alex is not plugged into our chat. Very good. Okay. But the other thing I wanted to plug away is we have the first official merch of the podcast available now. We have t-shirts right now for sale. So if you went on to Bleak World, which is a clothing line, here they are up on screen for anyone that's watching. We've got Killer Crocs Killer Wings in black, and we also have it available in white as well. So you can go and choose any size. We had to up it from 3XL to 4XL for a particular listener.
We have
because
lots of fat listeners. We're really battle of the bulge over here.
yeah, look at that.
We had to up our
Johnson.
budget so that the fatties could get their shirts. So, you're welcome,
So
fatty.
yeah, the Killer Crocs Killer Wings is our first official merch of the podcast, available in both white and black. It looks amazing. I've ordered myself one. I can't wait to get it. I'm really excited. So yeah, you can go on to Bleak World. Is it bleakworld.com? The link is in the show notes as well, but it will be bleakworld.com, and you can pick up a t-shirt in black or white in any size that it should fit you. If you're a 5XL, I'm really sorry. We don't have that available.
It's bleakworld.store, I believe, or something like that.
Bleakworld.store.
And
okay?
if there's also, it's not just Killer Crocs, Killer Wings. I do have a collaboration with Bleak World as well, where I have done my Art the Clown print that maybe you guys have seen recently. There's 2 t-shirts available. There's the classic one, and then there's one that's sort of black. And really, that's the one I like. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I like that. I might have to buy that one for myself. So
that's an ode to a Spidey cover, isn't it? Where he's covered in
Spider-Man
webs.
1 by Todd McFarlane.
Yeah, nice. So yeah, go and pick those up right now. We're really excited to be able to have our first merch. And if they do well, then more t-shirts will be coming along at some point in the near future. Slots and Sluts has been one that's been highly requested. So that will be definitely available, and a couple others. So yeah, if these do well, we will definitely do more. And I also wanted to just give a quick shout out and pay tribute to Kevin Conroy, because it's his birthday today. He would have been 70 years old today, so it's his 70th birthday. So yeah, it's cool that we're doing this.
Getting into Batman Begins. Well, fuck, what's it called?
Wow, Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond.
Are you getting into Batman Beyond?
We're a couple of experts around here.
He's an old man talking to Terry. He's like, I once copped Superman.
It was lit. Lois would have stayed with me if like I stayed in Metropolis. I could have switched cities just to fuck with Superman.
Okay, why don't you come back out here and talk about chat? What's going on in chat right now?
Oh, we're just discussing the 4X size here. I was wondering if Kingpin was the one who ordered the 4X, but apparently it's Scotty Holly, who is an absolute unit, ordering the 4X. So pretty impressive stuff there.
No fat shaming in this community.
That's a lot of
By
kebabs.
Unit, you mean that's a compliment.
Yes, exactly. I'd put him on my offensive line any day, baby. Come on now.
He's basically another Kingpin. He could be a Kingpin.
He essentially is Kingpin as a fan of the show, but
the Kingpin of sweets.
Yeah, a lot of people are excited about the shirts, though. They look great, guys. I love them, so I'm going to get myself one as well.
Awesome.
Nice. Leo Fungo has asked, do you have a link for the shirt? Leo, it should be in the show notes. So if you scroll down, it should be the link is in the show notes. If not, go to bleakworld.store and you'll be able to pick up one of those shirts. Just type in BTAS pod. There it is right there.
Yeah, just quickly write that down. Do you have pen and paper?
You should be able to click on it in the chat. Oh, you said found it. Okay, great. Scotty Holly said Smythe. Oh man, I miss Kingpin and Smythe, baby.
Those are the
Smythe.
best. The Kingpin and Smythe shorts before the episodes of Spider-Man. Those are awesome. I love those.
Old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that will come back in the future Patreon. That
Little Patreon
we will.
action, yeah.
We will be doing. We keep on talking about it, and I know it sounds.
Let me get
like
through
it's
this
never-
year, damn it! I need to put
Yeah.
my feet up for fuck's sake. I can't be thinking about Patreon.
I love how we've got Will Robson on the show and then Alex.
Oh yeah, I
The last name.
yeah.
Hope you lose a
whatever.
letter as we go on too. Pretty soon it's just A.
Ale. Amazing artwork on the shirts. Can't wait to see a pop-up shop of Killer Crocs, Killer Wings. Gareth Holiday has said. It's just sewage. You can make it at home. It's just sewage. Then we got Scott Clark. Oh, yes, the Patreon that is most definitely coming at some point, maybe.
At some
Yes,
point,
the mythical.
maybe.
Alex is
Maybe.
like Madonna or Cher.
Why am I like Madonna?
Because one name only, like Cher or Madonna.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
Because you're a hot blonde, duh.
Cool.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, with your
well-
luscious blonde locks you got there.
Why are you guys ganging up on me?
Your hair's looking great today, Will. I didn't
Oh,
compliment you.
thank you.
It
Yes.
looks fantastic. The red beard too, that really pops. I love
Thank
it. I'm
you.
jealous. I can't grow a beard like that. So
I said to my barber, I want to look like fat Kurt Russell, and they're doing a great job. So I'm happy
there you
about
go.
that.
There you go.
And you got Will, are you drinking now? Asked by Iden Bar.
Of course I am, buddy. It's Christmas. I got myself some Johnny Walker Black Label.
Nice.
Oh, that's nice. Mitch Dill says, love you guys. Thanks for making my weeks brighter.
No,
Yeah. And then, hey, they're reading the comments. Throw on your plugs. Oh, no, wait. Don't do that. Alex will take them all. All right. Guys,
everyone,
Jesus.
let's team up. on
I
it.
didn't. I
Like
didn't
when he
know.
left the Discord, the Discord. He'll leave the stream.
Alex
didn't know-
Plugston from
I-
Three Balls. That should be my
That is
last
so
name.
Stupid.
Oh,
I had
man,
no idea
okay.
the plug thing would just have so much life. It's the strangest things that just get a running gag on
Yep.
this show.
Yep, I'm reminded every day of the mistake I made talking about that on the live show. That's just there forever.
The way
anyway.
you went into detail, I thought you had it prepared. You were like, "All right, here's everything about this story." I was like, "What is happening right now?"
Okay, well, what we're going to do is we're going to cast that character. So, Kate, I'm sure we'll call you back in a bit for more comments and such. All right, buddy, are you ready to cast those characters today?
I guess so.
Who will they cast in this pod?
This is where we come across new characters in the DCAU and we cast them in our fan-casted live-action universe based in modern day. So basically, if we had to make this movie modern day, who would we cast in these roles and why? Today, we came across three pivotal characters in the DCAU. We came across Superman, we came across Lois Lane, and we came across Lex Luthor. So, I'm going to go first because of backstage. I've been told I have to go first. All right. So, I'm going to go through, I think the first one I'm doing is Lois Lane. Yeah, the first one I'm doing is Lois Lane. So, my choice, buddy, for this version of Lois Lane.
Yes, that's the point.
Who
It's
is-
this version? It can't just
Yes,
be
it's this version. Yeah.
fan casting in general.
Yep. Who I think has the looks, the style, the intelligence, and like charisma. She's really smart and sassy. Like Lois Lane knows how to really like throw those jabs
Mhm.
and also has a lot of character to her. Like the way that Dana Delaney's like regale him with tales of Smallville, you know, and like takes on a little bit of an accent there as she's doing that. I think my choice for this is perfect. I will say this. My choice
We'll
for
see.
Lois Lane, my choice for Lois Lane, this version is Anne Hathaway. I think Anne Hathaway would be a perfect Lois Lane for the
Isn't she like a
DCAU.
50-year-old woman?
She was born in 1982, buddy. She's not
Okay.
50 years old. I knew you were
That's-
going to come for that.
43. That's too old.
No, it's not. I disagree with you. It is not too old. She is totally
Okay,
acceptable.
how old is
Lois Lane.
your Superman?
My Superman is 1 year older than her, and I think that's totally
Your Superman's in
acceptable
his
too.
40s, dude.
Yes,
You're not doing this right. It's again.
I'm
the
doing
senior
this.
citizen
I'm doing this
brigade.
my way.
You've
I'm doing this
passed
my
it
way.
10 years too late. The whole
Now-
point of this is it's young people.
No, this is the perfect choice, and I'm not having it anymore. This is the person, and she looks younger than she actually is, and she would be amazing in this role. So
Yeah,
I
you
am
have to realize
totally
it's like-
into this.
do you take into is it just like, oh, they shoot them once and that's it? It would be
Hey.
a show. It would go on for years and years and years. Like
I would do it.
a 40-year-old
do it.
Superman. You can't have if you can have a 40-year-old Superman, just get fucking Henry Cavill back then. Like what are we talking about here?
Nah, he's not right for the Superman. Okay,
Someone
this is
said
what I'm
Lex
doing.
Luthor's going to be 97. Yeah, I guarantee he's going to be an old man.
He'll be bald
Clint
because he's
Eastwood as
old.
Lex Luthor.
The cast from Batman the Retired series.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He was cast in The Dark
look,
Knight Returns.
Okay, well, this is the choice I made. These
Bernie
are who
Sanders
this
is
who I'm
Lex.
going
Okay.
Okay,
I don't like Superman. Superman is terrible. He's not good for the people.
Let's go. I want to hear your choice then. Let's go.
Okay, I will start by saying I don't like any of my choices because this was
Hmm.
ridiculously hard, and you know why? Because it was really hard to cast younger people, as is the fucking point of doing all of this. So what I did for Lois Lane is I was like, it needs to be somebody classic because I think Lois in the show, she seems like she is from a 1940s or 50s film, like just the way she holds herself. She's very transatlantic, the charm and everything like that. It needs to have someone with a sort of that, just a voice that's velvety and just lovely when you hear it, and you fall in love with her. And she's just an amazing character that is intelligent. So I agree with you on that. That's why I went for somebody from a very popular show called Only Murders in the Building, and I went with
Benny
Selena
White.
Gomez.
Sorry, Selena Gomez. I interrupted your choice there. Someone said Benny White, right as you said your name. Okay, Selena Gomez. I mean, yeah, also not a bad choice.
Just
How old is she?
think of her voice. She's 32 or 30, my age or something like that.
Okay. Oh wow, Alex wins this one by far from Cade. Okay, so this is what I want to do, and this is why. Oh, someone says Will wins. We've got an audience here, and I'm sticking with my choice because I think Anne Hathaway.
Yeah,
is
but
this
the audience
perfect
is like, well, if they have a better choice.
Alex gonna
And
choose
my-
Dick Van Dyke from Jimmy Olsen.
I'm 2 in 100. I'm Superman's best friend. Yeah, okay, Jimmy, come on.
Selena has a look, but her voice is annoying. Okay.
Oh, I love her voice.
Is Alex going for Lex going to be Ric Flair? Can we make a poll, Blue Nightwing asks? It's a very good question. I'm not so sure that we can. That's John's department. If we can, great. If not, then maybe we can kind of take a tally in the comments after this and then get a decision, because we can't just keep on counting comments as we go. But I'm glad that I'm not the only one that thinks Anne Hathaway would be good at this.
Yeah,
even
you
though-
and Cade.
No, I saw other people say it. Thank you very much.
Not so sure about that.
My choice as well. John, come out here. Own up. John, do you like this choice?
I like Anne over Selena, and I'm a big Only Murders in the Building fan. But yeah, I don't think Selena has the, like, what you call it. I don't think she's got the gravitas. So if I'm going between these two, I'm gonna go with Anne.
Anne Hathaway. Yeah,
I'm looking into this poll thing, but
Okay.
I'm not sure we can make it. Maybe we just make it for like the end. But I will.
All right. Well, I
try.
got Guy Cole said Anne Hathaway all day. I'm just saying, there's a
Okay.
lot of Anne Hathaways
All
out here. Anne Hathaway would be good.
There you go.
Yeah, I can read my one. I choose Will. Like, agreed with Will for the win. Like, there's multiple comments, bud. You can't just pinpoint the ones that agree with you.
I like Al
Okay.
Pacino for Jimmy Olsen. Yeah.
Oh, Superman! It's a bird. It's a
flies
plane.
by. Whoa!
Raiders!
Okay. We'll see how it ends up in the end.
Yeah.
Thanks, John.
Yep.
Okay.
Again, I
Next
will
up.
also state I don't like any of my choices because I found this way too difficult.
All right. Well, next up we've got Lex Luthor. Okay. So my Lex Luthor, again, this version is someone
I just know it's going to
that-
be terrible. You know, my wife said as a joke. She said, looking at him in the movie, she was like, he's going to choose Dwayne The Rock Johnson. It's like, she's like, I know he is. That's his choice for Lex Luthor. And I was like, I might put money on it.
Do you smell what
uh,
Lex Luthor's
He's in his
cooking?
50s. He's really well built. He's bald. I mean, he knows about money, and he's got gravitas to him. He was The Rock. He beat Stone Cold, so he could probably beat Batman, Superman.
Your choice is probably Stone Cold.
Goddamn Superman!
Okay, my Lex Luthor, this Lex Luthor version is, I think he's, again, a very intelligent person. Obviously, that's Lex Luthor's whole thing. He's an absolute dickhead and knows how to be a dickhead. That's his whole, the whole character is just being a intelligent, know-it-all dickhead. But he is also a good-looking dude, I think. Like, I think this Lex isn't someone that's ugly. I know his characters are originally modeled after Telly Savalas, who played Blofeld on Her Majesty's Secret Service, who wasn't he wasn't a good-looking dude, but that's who they based it off of, was that version of Blofeld. But this one, I think he's just got a lot of gravitas to him, to use the word that John just used. My choice right now, because he's so hot right now, and I think he does a great job at being a dickhead, and I could see him in this role in that suit, is Glenn Powell. Okay, so Glenn Powell.
I don't like that at all.
Why don't you like that? He's got that nose as well.
Okay.
He's a total dickhead.
I don't know. What is everyone's obsession with this actor? I think he's all right. I don't think he's amazing. But everyone's like, oh, yeah, Glenn Powell. I liked him in Top Gun.
I think he'd be great as Lex Luthor. Blue Nightwing just said wrong.
Yeah. Okay. For me, Lex Luthor, I don't see him as a white guy. I don't even think he's white in this show. He's racially ambiguous at best.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
I just think that for this interpretation of the show, I just see him as like a powerful dude, an intimidating force. I also don't see him. I prefer this version of Lex Luthor than any other version, because especially the new version where he's like a whiny little guy that wants to get revenge. That's a know-it-all. Lex Luthor in this interpretation, I don't consider him to be, I'm the smartest man in the world. I'm the smartest man in the room. He's just like an evil CEO, So I went with a really wild card choice, and I do have a backup as well, because I think my backup is actually a better choice. But my wife was like, no, go with this guy. So I was like, all right. I've been watching The Rings of Power recently, and there's a guy on this that I think you shave his head, he looks exactly like Lex Luthor. He plays this elf. His name is Ismael Cruz Cordova. If you shave off his hair and his mustache, he just has that like gravitas and look, and I could see him in the power suit and going around and being a CEO. Like, I just think that he'd be a really interesting choice, personally.
I don't know him at all from anything, so I wouldn't be able to.
Okay, well then
compare him to.
That's fair enough. I don't think I sent in my backup, but my backup choice is Bokeem Woodbine, who you will know from Fargo season 2. He's the guy that starts to work with the mob, the African American guy, and he tries to rise through the ranks, and he isn't able to do it in the 70s season. I think he's also brilliant. He looks like Lex Luthor, but the only reason I didn't choose him is because he's like 52, and I didn't want to choose someone that was too old.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, chat's saying mixed again. There's a lot more in favor of you, I think. More on Will with the Lex casting, shave him and do a face off.
Yeah, that's my other choice.
I mean, that's not bad as well.
Woodbine.
Yeah. I think Will has this one beat. All right, bud. I think I'll concede and give this one to you. I think whichever.
I'm changing mine to Bokeem. That's my final answer. Bokeem, final answer.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, that one's decided. I wasn't so married to Glenn Powell, so that's totally okay.
I thought you were going to choose like Glenn Powell's Superman as well, or something like that.
I almost did, but I thought he'd be better as a
Superman casting is going to be. I mean, mine's out there, so I think yours will probably be out there as well.
I like mine because, all right, we're going into it. Superman, yeah? This version of Superman, he's got that voice that I think is both someone that you could follow, but it's like a soothing voice. It's not like I'm Superman and like all of that. Like the way he plays it.
Nino!
The way he plays it is so subtle, Tim Daly, and I love it so much. Like, he's so calm and collected. But he's also he is Superman, and that voice and his facial characteristics, like the way his chin and like he's just got that big jaw, like bigger than Batman's, like it's a bit more, it's got more shape to it. And he's a big dude. I think that for me personally, this version of Superman, if I was to do it in live action, I looked at Other actors, it was really difficult, but the one I landed on that I quite liked for this version was Chris Evans. I think Chris Evans would be an amazing Clark Kent and Superman, especially this one.
I do agree that he would be a very good Superman because obviously of how much
Captain America.
Well, he plays Captain America. Yeah, no, I can totally see that.
And Superman is like the all-American superhero that he used to be called. I think he's now just the superhero of the world. But like he is totally that.
He's in his 40s. Like he's too old.
I think it still works. I think he's in great shape. He doesn't look old.
It's not about being in good shape. It's your actual age, you know. Like,
but to me, that doesn't matter.
So you're telling me this 4-year-old guy just came from Smallville and he's now in the big city for the first time, trying to build up like in the ranks of being a reporter.
Well, this version has existed for a while.
Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not the first time he showed up. Don't try and semantics this with me. He's been existed as Superman.
Oh, so he's been there for 20 years then.
No, not
in the
20
same position.
Years.
Trying to go after the same girl for 20 years.
I think, even though he's Captain America, I think he would be a perfect version of this Superman. I
agree. He is a great choice for Superman, but not this version.
That's Krypton's ass, someone just said. Damn, Alex, that's a great choice. Come on, people. That's right. Get behind me on this. If we're going to Anne Hathaway, then Chris Evans works. Both of them work together as Lois and Clark.
Yes, in the older version. Might as well get John Hamm back as fucking Batman then, because they're all the same fucking age.
John Hamm's in his late 50s, isn't he? Or mid 50s?
Yeah, well, Batman's a little bit older because it's later on in the show. This fucking guy over here, I swear. Like, who's your Robin? Like, fucking, I don't know, fucking
Chris O'Donnell now.
Chris O'Donnell now, yeah, exactly. But Ward
as Tim Drake. Okay, let's hear your choice.
I'm not in love with my choice. I just was trying to find someone that is young, that I think he's very tall, and I'd see Superman as a tall man, you know? He can't be short. He's got to have absolute presence. I didn't choose someone that's already muscular because I figured you could beef up for the role. That's just something that people can do. Look at Chris Pratt, for fuck's sake. He went from Chris Fat to Chris Pratt. I mean, anybody can do that. He's very popular right now. He's had a major hit recently. He's very popular with the younger generation. He seems like he's a nice guy, like the actual actor himself. And that's what I think I was really going for, is that I can see him with a soft voice of being a genuine nice guy. And this is a left field choice, but I've gone with Jacob Elordi as Superman.
Okay. Yeah, Jacob Elordi, yeah. Frankenstein.
He's just been Frankenstein in the new
Frankenstein movie.
Yep. And he was in that great Saltburn movie, which was amazing.
He was. And he was also in the show, the show with Zendaya. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it was like kids in high school, drug related. And he's very good in that. It was like he's a dickhead in that, which was an interesting way to see him. He usually plays dickheads, but Frankenstein, obviously, he's a monster that's misunderstood. So, I mean, I'm so on my Evans and Anne Hathaway versions of Superman.
They're too old, guy. They're too old.
Euphoria. Someone's saying Euphoria. That's the name of the show. Thank you very much.
Chris Evans would be like up for running the freaking Daily Planet at that point.
I like my choices, man. I like them a lot.
Here's the thing: you don't make bad choices. You just don't follow the rules. That's all it is.
I make the rules here. This is what I'm doing for this. This one, I'm sticking to my old people choices because I love them so much.
When we do Batman Beyond casting, it will be dead people that you're casting. Batman Beyond the bloody grave.
Yes, John Joe says, funny how both photos have the actors wearing glasses to audition as Clark Kent. That was done on purpose. Okay, well, Chris Evans, to be honest, some people are saying, but I've only just seen that one. Again, Scott Clark, Alex's choices are great for a show 20 years ago.
You do make great choices for a show that came out 20 years ago.
Well, that's what I want, damn it. So I don't know. I don't know how to call this one because I love my Evans and Hathaway so much. I'm like, I will die on that hill. So if people want to decide, then I'll let fate
it would
decide.
be a lovely film, just not for anybody of this generation.
Someone said Baby Kal-El will be played by Will Smith. My son, I'm gonna take you to another planet. It's just Will Smith in a
Keep
crib.
my son's name out of your mouth.
Don't be so Krypton about it, man. Yes. So, I've noticed Alex always picks actresses from his generation. Well, that's who I know the most, I guess. Are you saying I'm old, Blue Nightwing? Is that what you're saying?
40 soon, right?
Yeah, I'm 40 soon. Thank you. I'm going to be Chris Evans' age, and I can play Superman, right? I got the chops. Okay, I'll let Fates decide this. People can sound off in the comments, and I can tally them maybe on the next episode.
That's fine.
We can
Because
see
again,
what
I'm not
choices.
fully married to my choices only because it's not easy to cast Superman,
No, it's tough.
Lois
It's tough.
Lane, and Lex Luthor.
Yeah. Cade, I don't know if you've been keeping an eye on chat, but do you want to come out here and see if there maybe has been a consensus on anything?
I don't see a consensus, but I personally think Alex won. So I don't love your Superman choice. Just
Can
because
we get Kate off of the screen, please?
John, bring him back out. No, can't do that.
I don't love your Superman choice just because I think picking Captain America is kind of like an easy way out already. So I'll give Will that one, but I think your other two choices win. I don't know the actor you picked as Lex Luthor, to be fair. So I just saw a picture of him and I'm like, that doesn't look like Lex Luthor to me, so, but Anne Hathaway, though, I think definitely is a better Lois Lane. She looks the part of a journalist in that photo too. So
yeah.
I would
Okay,
pick
John
that one.
Cho
Did you guys have a choice for Mercy though? Would be my question. Bonus round.
No, I didn't have a choice for Mercy because I know she's a character, but she's not like as big as Lois Lane, Superman, and Lex. And we'd be here all day. I mean, we've been doing this longer than I expected anyway. When I was going to get to the movie next, but yeah, I would say that Anne Hathaway definitely over all my choices, I think is the best one. I will at least say that. But yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Someone said Pom Clementif for Mercy Graves. I have no idea who that is.
Going to the Google machine.
I mean, like, this is where you end up getting stuck in the, you're looking and looking and looking. And it is hard to cast.
Gina Carano? Yeah, I can see that. That'd be pretty good, actually. That was the Star Wars lady that got canceled.
Oh, she played Mantis in the MCU.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that would be good. Why not Zendaya as Lois? I mean, it wouldn't
39
be
years old, though, so Will doesn't like her.
What's that?
I said she's 39 years old, though, so Will doesn't like her. They all have to be in their early 20s. He's doing a teen drama.
Meryl Streep.
My
Meryl
choice is the late
Streep for
20s, early
Mercy.
30s.
We got Meryl Streep for Mercy over here.
She's great. She can do it. She can do anything.
She's acting with Anne Hathaway, so
just beating the crap out of Superman.
Oh man. Okay. Thank you, Kate. We'll probably bring you back in a bit, but we're gonna get on with reviewing this movie. Buddy, are you ready to talk about Batman Superman World's Finest Movie?
Yeah, let's do it. As my glasses fog up.
Batman, Superman, in World's Finest.
This movie is titled Batman Superman World's Finest. It came out on October 4th, 1997, written by Rich Fogel, Steve Gerber, and Stan Berkowitz, story by Paul Dini and Alan Burnett, and directed by Toshihoko Masuda. I knew I'd messed that up. Toshihoko? It's one of those. I don't want to be a Kryptonian about this.
Toshihoko Kasuda.
I really don't want to be a Kryptonian about this and pronounce it wrong. An animation by TMS, featuring Kevin Conroy as Batman, Tim Daly as Superman, Dana Delaney as Lois Lane, Mark Hamill as the Joker.
Delaney. Oh!
Clancy Brown as Lex Luthor, Arlene Sorkin as Harley Quinn, Lisa Edelstein as Mercy Graves, Lauren Tom as Angela Chen, Efren Zimbalist Jr. as Alfred, Bob Hastings, Commissioner Gordon, Robert Costanzo, Detective Bullock. You gonna say Can't Stand You? I was waiting for you.
Joe.
There we go. Joseph Bologna or Bologna. Bologna is spelled Bologna, right?
Jose Bologna.
It's Joseph Bologna as Dan Turpin, Brad Garrett as Bibbo, John Capodice as Caesar Cleaney, Corey Burton as Binko, Sharon Kenny as female terrorist, Peter Renaday as Captain, I'm Peter Renaday, and George Zunza as Perry Wells.
It'd be Pete Renaday. I'm Pete Renaday. Not I'm
Yeah,
Peter Renaday.
Whoa. Okay, honorable mentions here. TMS animated this episode. They previously produced many episodes of BTAS, such as Read My Lips, Two-Face Part 1, and Feet of Clay Part 2, as well as the recently reviewed Growing Pains. Animation in this was pretty amazing. I think it looked really, really good. We'll get to that in a bit more later on. Director Toshihiko Masuda has previously directed the Superman episode Speed Demons, where Superman races Flash around the world. I don't know if you ever saw that episode or not.
Yes.
Yep. So he previously did that. He's also known for being the animation director on Batman Beyond Return of the Joker and a key animator in Pokemon, Batman Under the Red Hood, and The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim, the recent anime that came out.
I enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, I remember you saying it was good. Then story developers Paul Dini and Alan Burnett have been credited previously on our review of Joker's Favor and Two-Face Part 1, as well as both also being previous guests on this podcast. Writer Rich Fogel has been credited in our review of Sins of the Father, as well as also being a previous guest to this podcast. Writer Stan Berkowitz has been credited previously on our review of Never Fear, and writer Steve Gerber has previously written the episode Superman episode Father's Day. He will go on to write Batman episodes such as Beware the Creeper and Love is a Crock, which is going to be the next episode we review on this show. He's also known for writing many comics and is the creator of Man-Thing and Howard the Duck. And he passed away in 2008 at the age of 60. So pretty young. That's sad. I mean, 60 is no age to go out, but
no.
I mean, that would be an age I'd cast my Superman by the sounds of it. That would be a pretty good one. We got Jock Gloss leaving us $1.99. Thank you so much, Jock Gloss.
Hey,
for throwing
thank
some
you.
Cash. That's super kind. Okay, acting creds here. All returning voice actors have been credited in their first appearance on this show, such as Mark Hamill in Christmas with the Joker and Dana Delaney, who plays Andrea Beaumont in Mask of the Phantasm. Did you notice that Lois Lane is Andrea?
Oh, yeah, we talked about that. No, yeah, that's never
Yeah.
clocked me before. There was one voice I heard. Oh, what was it? Oh, who does the voice of the guy, I always forget his name, the guy who runs the Daily Planet?
Okay, so this is my
recognize something, and I want to know if I can be vindicated.
Okay, so George Zunza, who plays Perry White, as an honorable mention, is also the voice of Scarface and the Ventriloquist.
Yes, I absolutely heard it.
You can definitely hear the Scarface voice.
Indication!
Yeah.
Yes, love it.
He tells like Lois to I don't know, do something at the Daily Planet, and I was like, oh, there's the Scarface.
Yeah.
And then another honorable mention, Brad Garrett, who plays Bibbo the Sailor, who's a regular character.
Bibbo the Sailor guy.
What? He looks like Popeye.
Bibbo
Did you
the
see that
Sailor
guy?
Yeah.
Did you see the guy that Superman was talking to?
There
Or
be many
okay.
jokers around here.
I don't.
I let you know for
why.
some spinach. Danny, I got low iron deficiency there. It's not as easy these days.
I don't know why he's a regular character on the show. He's in Superman
is?
a lot. He's in Superman a lot. And I'm like, he's like Captain Haddock from Tintin and Popeye had a baby. Like, I'm like, what are you doing here, Gordon's Fisherman? It's very strange that he's a character. But yeah, Brad Garrett voices him, and he was also previously Goliath the Freak in the Killer Croc episode Sideshow. He voiced that character, but he's most famously known for being the pufferfish in Finding Nemo and Ray's brother in Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah, I recommend that one too.
As far as new voice actors go, Tim Daly, who plays Superman, will also go on to reprise the role in animated films such as Justice League Doom and Batman Superman Public Enemies. He's also known for playing Styles in Basic, Dr. Richard Kimball in the Fugitive TV show, and Joe Montgomery on Wings. What did you think of this Superman?
Well, it's just the best, you know?
It is.
It really
again,
is.
Yeah,
I mean,
nailed.
I have not hopped into this universe for, not to say a millennial phrase, but a hot minute. It's been a while since I've hopped in here.
Careful, I'll cast you as a character using phrases like that.
Yeah, I can be Jimmy Olsen. Hey, Soups. Johnny Booth. I got a problem.
Classic Jimmy Olsen asking for booze.
Classic Jimmy just thinking way too much. What are you doing, Jimmy? Christ. Get your life in order. Yeah, it's just, I tell you what, after the amount of times I've gone to Dubai, this Metropolis looks just like Dubai. It's crazy.
It's true.
It's
yeah.
like that. It's like sleek future. It just looks really great. I just love the vibe. It's just such like the dichotomy between Gotham 40s noir and 50s Land of Tomorrow, or 20s really. It's more like 20s, like 30s.
Fleischer Superman, yeah.
Yeah, it's just such a gorgeous switch, and like it's such great art, and it's beautiful, and I love this version of Superman. That's a pitch perfect Superman. It's just the same as Batman the Animated Series. They're all pitch perfect versions of characters, and Lex is very different than all the other versions of Lex Luthor. And this is by far my favorite version.
I agree. Yeah, every single character in this movie that plays like main characters is the definitive version. As we've said for Batman, same for Superman. They just absolutely nail it. Someone just said, these are the voices I hear when I read comics. John Joe Cosgrove. Yeah, I totally agree. That's who I hear as the voice of Superman. And we will have a new Superman when we get to Justice League episodes. Tim Daly didn't he had a contract somewhere else, so they got George Newbern. And I never knew that as a kid. So when we get to it, it'll be interesting to see if you can spot the difference, because they sound very similar.
Right.
But there is something extra special about Tim Daly's Superman that I really like and will always beat out George Newbern to me. All right, more acting creds. Corey Burton, who plays Binko, is also the voice of Brainiac in this series, but we will save his creds for the next crossover episode, because the next crossover with Batman and Superman involves Brainiac, so we'll wait till then. Then we got Shannon Kenny, who plays female terrorist. Will also go on to voice the character Ink in Batman Beyond, the villain Ink. Lisa Edelstein,
cool villain.
Great villain, basically Clayface and Mystique.
Yeah, love it.
That's who they are. Lisa Edelstein, who plays Mercy Graves, is also known for playing Dina in What Women Want, and Dr. Lisa Cuddy.
Sorry,
in
I just saw a comment. Alex playing Lex Luthor equals Lex Luber.
Fucking hell, 3 bugs coming for me today on that. Jesus. Then we got John Capodice, who plays Caesar Carlini, is also known for playing Bob in Speed.
Caesar Carlini. Oh!
He's also known for playing Bob in Speed and Aguado in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. Do you remember Aguado?
No.
Yes, the asshole policeman detective that gives he's not a pet detective.
Okay. Yeah.
He's a regular one. Yeah, he's Caesar Carlini, the gangster. He passed away in 2024 at the age of 83. So only last year he passed away.
Oh wow.
Then we've got Joseph Bologna. I think it's Bologna. I was just kidding around with Bologna before. He plays Dan Turpin, whose character is modeled off of Jack Kirby. I don't know if you noticed that.
Obviously, yeah.
He's also known for playing Victor Lyons in Blame It on Rio, and Lenny Koufax, Adam Sandler's dad, in Big Daddy. That's where I know him most from.
Oh, okay.
He passed away in 2017 at the age of 82. And finally, Clancy Brown, who plays Lex Luthor, is known for so many things, but some of the most well-known things he's known for is Sergeant Zim in Starship Troopers, Captain Hadley in Shawshank Redemption, Dr. Neo Cortex in Crash Bandicoot, Mr. Krabs in SpongeBob, Salvatore Moroni in the recent Penguin series that I still haven't seen, I never will see, and don't ask me to see it, and then Mr. Freeze in the Batman, Dark Blood and General Craig in Invincible, Harbinger in John Wick 4, and Kurt Caldwell, the serial killer in Dexter New Blood. Which was
he has that cold line where he goes, "Run, bitch," as he's
yes.
running on. I was like, "Mr. Krabs, no." Run, bitch.
Yeah. Let's hear from chat on what people think about Clancy Brown as Lex Luthor. I'd be very interested to see what people think. Mr. fucking Krabs, Dark Elite Eric. We've also got I Had the World's Finest on VHS as a full film instead of a 3-parter from Davey B. Very nice. Clancy Brown and Highlander will always be my highlight from John Joe Cosgrove. The fat Batman said Alex should really watch The Penguin. Yeah, I mean, he is an absolute perfect Lex, isn't he, bud? He just
absolutely
he nails that role, and he's just so Lex Luthor. He's just I think he's almost a better choice than Tim Daly's Superman, if I have to say. That's the one that they nailed the most.
But that's the thing but he's not like your usual. When you think all the other versions of Superman it's not him. So, but it just works.
Yeah. All right. Our utility belt of fun facts here. Though hinted at previously, this crossover episode cements the idea that Superman, the animated series, and Batman, the animated series, take place in a shared universe, establishing the idea of a cinematic universe of what has become known as the DCAU for short. This is something that paved the way for things like Marvel. I've even seen comments where Marvel looked at old shows like this and were like, well, if they can do it, what if we can do it in the movies?
In terms of movies, right?
Yeah, like MCU and stuff. And of course, then also
a few years that you have to watch a cartoon to be like, wait, we could use all of them. Like, yes, motherfucker, you're the company that owns all of these IPs.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think currently at this time, Spider-Man the animated series is doing the Clone Wars saga and stuff like that, or like having the Secret Wars. Sorry, that's what I meant. And they've got like Fantastic Four, they've got Iron Man, and they've been building up that universe as well, and it works.
Yeah, sorry.
Where the fuck did you go just then? You're distracted. What are you looking at? You're on a live show and you're looking down at your phone.
I've put a Scotch delivery in for my wife to
Fucking hell.
bring me.
Unbelievable.
Also, it's the fourth quarter of the Jets, and they're not winning.
Are you serious? Put your phone down right now. I got someone's checking scores. Are you kidding me?
I'm not checking scores.
Oh my god! Everyone, go for him right now in the comments. You're in a live audience. It's not just you and me talking right now.
Oh jeez, I see that we've lost a few watches. I'm sorry.
Fucking hell! All right, utility belt of fun facts. We're continuing here. Alan Burnett stated that the world's finest episodes were a highlight of his career and may even be one of his favorite things he's ever worked on. And I'm not surprised because it's been fucking great to watch again. The title is a reference to World's Finest Comics, an anthology comic that features the team of Superman and Batman. The phrase rich Corinthian leather when Joker refers to the car seat is a nod to the same phrase used by Ricardo Montalban in Chrysler commercials. In reality, Corinthian leather does not exist and was instead an invented term for marketing. I never knew that until recently. I've always thought that's a type of leather. Batman taking out the second round of Joker's goons in the LexCorp warehouse strongly resembles the animated series intro, where Batman dodges bullets the same way and disarms both goons with a single batarang, which I thought was a pretty cool nod if that was the case. And finally, because it aired in the evening as a special presentation, this episode won a Primetime Emmy Award. TMS was very proud of this, and they displayed this Emmy in their lobby. And I think it's well-deserved, because I'll ask you, buddy, what did you think of this movie?
Okay, I was really enjoying the film. I thought it was terrific. I think the third act lets it down a little bit. It just gets into a little bit of pew pew pow pow. You know what I'm talking about? Just like explosions and fighting. But as someone who's just rewatched all of Downton Abbey, the love triangle between Bruce, Clark Kent, and Lois is terrific, and I loved it.
It's so good.
So much.
It's a brilliant add to this storyline that really heightens the stakes, because it's not just Batman and Superman that aren't getting along, it's their counterparts as well, which I love. I love that both Bruce and Clark are having beef outside of their superhero personas. And also Dana Delaney, like, she's Mask of the Phantasm. It was just so nice to see like Dana Delaney and Kevin Conroy like having another like love.
That's true. Yeah. No, that's true. I also think I was like, Brucey boy, this is a good choice for you. You keep choosing all these villains. Like she is a good girl. I think that you're making a wise decision here.
Yeah,
and I also love that like he genuinely had a shot with Lois Lane. Like it could have worked out like big time.
She was ready to marry him. She loved him.
Yeah, they went a bit fast, but I mean, if they're your cast, they gotta act quick because they're getting older. So. Not getting any younger.
Yeah, I love this movie. I think it's such a fun ride, and it's pivotal for the DCAU because it's the first paving stones for a shared universe, right? Like we actually now have these two characters meeting, and now we're going to get into Justice League and all these other things in the future. So this is pivotal. The animation is...
on. Why you tell people about the animation? Just tell them about it.
What, you're going to go away?
I'm just going to...
Oh god, I'm full screen. This is awful. Okay, the animation, everyone.
Hi.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay,
where did Will go?
he's getting a drinks delivery.
Okay.
So animation in this, I think there's a lot of really good shading on the Joker in particular, that even though this Joker model is not loved, and we are in that crowd of people that don't love it,
right.
It does make him look a little better when they're like framing his face and there's a lot of shadow and like context to his face, and he's got a really sharp pointy chin where I was like, that would look like it would hurt you if he stabbed you with it. Like it could be a weapon.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought Metropolis looked amazing, as we said. All the character models are on point. The animation was spectacular. I don't know what you thought about it, but I thought it was great.
Yeah, I like the Joker a lot in this one, and I'm the same boat as you. It's not my favorite version of the Joker, but I thought he looked great, especially his motions and his movements and everything. He just looked very fluid and kind of like out of control as a Joker should be, right? So I thought it was very good. And I do like Metropolis a lot in this show, as Will was calling it, like kind of the old school, like look to the future type thing. It is weird seeing Batman walk around in Metropolis, though. It's very bizarre to me.
It is. At least they only had him come out at night. I was thinking, because Superman comes out in day, that we would get Batman in the daylight, which never really works for me. But he sticks to his I'm Bruce during the day and I'm Batman at night, and even in Metropolis, and I like that a lot.
And no one is suspicious that they just both happen to be in Metropolis.
Yeah, it's true. I also noticed that in the scene where Harley knocks.
Yes, I noticed that too.
Your camera's all blurry. Oh, yeah, we're getting some focus. You're breathing heavy too. What the hell did you do? Do you take a shit?
Me?
Yeah. Why are you breathing so heavy?
Am I? Maybe I'm too close to the mic.
Tony Sopranoing right into the microphone over there. But I also noticed that there's one scene in particular in the animation where Harley knocked Mercy out with a boxing glove gun, and the animators didn't animate her walking into frame. She just kind of slides in like she was dragged and dropped. I don't know if anybody noticed that, but she just swipes into frame, and I was like, oh, that someone skipped that scene, and they're like, oh fuck, we just gotta do this quick, because they literally just swiped her in almost
when she shoots
overlay.
the gun or whatever. Are you talking about? I didn't notice.
She shoots the boxing glove gun, and it knocks out
I'll have to go
Mercy.
back and check. I didn't notice that. No,
I don't know if chat noticed it. Anybody in chat noticed it, but I definitely did. Someone biffed it, Mike Dixon said. Thank you, Cade, for subbing for Will whilst he took a shit.
Cade. I didn't take a shit.
A
little bit of a sketchy poo.
And I also, I did find myself wondering with the animation what it would look like in B-Test style, like the old style of this movie.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, I think it would have been even better. I really do.
Of course, but I liked the. Oh my god, my glasses are fog. Look at them fog. I can barely see you now. Oh, what?
Oh my god, Clark Kent over here.
I really liked the look of everything in this, though. I thought the Joker looked better here than he did in his appearance in.
Whilst you're having your shit, that's exactly what I was telling Kay whilst you were pooping.
Yeah, that's not gonna stick. I mean, I already started this.
Did it stick?
I already started this podcast by saying I took a shit right before this podcast.
Will's taking bong
rips. Yeah.
That's totally him. Yes, I thought the Joker, for his design, looked much better in this movie because the shading on his face was really, and he was more animated. Like he had expressions. He wasn't just like a white-faced stone-faced dude.
He was really animated as well. Like they were really stretching his proportions out.
Yeah. Joker says "tar" in this, which is such an English way to say thank you.
He seemed slightly more English in this whole episode, just the way he was speaking and talking and things.
I agree. He was definitely like brushing up on his English, like maybe he's been just overseas again. Yeah. I like that the Laughing Dragon statue had prematurely killed off all of its previous owners because it was kryptonite. Like that was a cool little fun fact that was shared in the Batcave.
Does kryptonite, will that just like what? Like fucking kill a regular human being over time? Like it's just radioactive?
It's radioactive, yeah. As we go on, I won't spoil anything, but when we get to certain episodes of Justice League, there are certain, like consequences to that for certain people, which is pretty cool. I also loved how Batman knew what kryptonite was before he's even met Superman. Like he knew exactly what it was in the Batcave, and he was like, "Okay, got to go to Metropolis." Like that's so Batman.
Well,
you know?
If there is a giant kryptonite statue just out there, what do they just say? Like it's made of emerald?
Jade.
Kinda?
They said jade.
Right.
That's what they called it, the jade statue. I don't know how Joker found out that maybe the statue was kryptonite, because I get Batman finding out what it was after it was stolen, but Joker finding out, I thought that was interesting. I don't know how he managed to do that. But the one thing I noticed in this I've never noticed is Lois Lane has purple eyes in this show. Did you see her purple eyes?
Lilac-y lavender eyes, yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't exist, does it? People don't have purple eyes.
No. But I mean, I think that makes her interesting. Maybe she's got contact lenses in. They say when you turn over 40, blue eyes do turn lavender, so.
Oh, and my characters are 40, like this one, which is why Anne Hathaway's perfect.
And that's the joke that I was setting up.
I also love the entire scene where Lex and Joker meet for the first time in the car. That felt very comic book, like two juggernaut villains meeting for the first time. And Swell Mr. L from Harley was fun. And Joker showing legs to get picked up was really
brilliant.
funny.
Very funny.
I love that scene. I also wonder how long did Joker have to wait on the side of the road for Harley to get there? You know, like how long was he waiting?
Someone's
for
just
her?
like standing across the other side of the road, like, is that the fucking Joker? What the fuck's he doing in Metropolis? Is he like a T-Rex? If we don't move, will he not see us? Is he showing leg? He shaved for this. This was a premeditated bit he's doing.
And also, he has those old shoes that have like the white sock in it. But in this, the white sock is his leg. So I don't know if the boots he wears or the shoes he wears has that cutout and it's just his leg missing.
Isn't this the big online reveal that he's just wearing pumps or something like that? Which is like so funny.
He's not wearing like the whatever those old shoes are called. It looks like he's
Brogues,
like not even wearing. That's maybe not. But he's not wearing socks. That's for sure in this particular scene, which I was like, okay.
Well, wait, hang on. Do you think the shoes are supposed to be showing socks? Is that what you think?
No, it's the thing that goes on the outside that clips. I know that's what the old shoes.
No, I always thought it was a brogue, like a two-tone brogue.
No, it's this. There's a piece of leather that goes underneath the shoe and clips to the sock. That's what that is.
Oh,
that's what the old
had
shoes
brogues
are. Anyway, either way, he didn't have them on today. It was just his legs. Okay. So Lois Lane being in love with Bruce was a great addition to this movie, as you said. I love how sexy jazz horns play when they meet at the airport for the first time. Like that was just like they're gonna get it on, baby.
He is my wife was watching the background and she was like smooth when like he said he was like oh, maybe we can talk about this over dinner, say 8. Then she was like, nice.
He's done that before with someone in Heart of Steel.
It's so funny how much my wife fancies like these manly men, and she married just this fat splodge of a ball. Like, I'm a manly man.
You're like Popeye the Sailor Man in this episode.
I'm like, who's your type? She's like, Tom Selleck, John Hamm from Mad Men, Commissioner Gordon from Batman the Animated Series before they gave him cancer. Yeah, those are my types. I'm like, well, I'm redheaded Jack Black. Nice to meet you.
Oh my God, you really are.
And Chris Pratt.
Wingtip shoes, someone said, is what I'm describing.
Wingtips. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what type of restaurant is in this movie with the Italian Metropolis gangsters. They were eating, but did you see this mashup of weird styles in this restaurant? We had like what looked like piñatas hanging from the ceiling. No, John, I'm not talking about this restaurant, bud. We had piñatas hanging from the ceiling. We had like an Italian villa with olive branches and barrels of wine. This is where Caesar Carlini and his gang were meeting when Joker took out the entire Metropolis mob. And I was just like, what is this place? Like they were eating what looked like Mexican food and they had Mexican piñatas, but they were clearly an Italian restaurant. Like the way it was designed.
It's fusion. We're trying something. We hired that new guy, Pedro, and we were like, we want him to fit in. So we like tried his cuisine. We had a potluck. And it was fucking good. You ever eat Mexican food? Holy shit, it's so fresh. But you know, I miss the gravy. So we made some gravy. And when I say gravy, I mean red sauce because that's what we call it, because that's where we're from. And we put it with it. And Mama Maglione, it was great. So now this is us. We're just a fusion. The Mexicans and the Italians, we're our own mob now, baby.
Yeah, I mean,
so you don't want to eat Mexican-Italian fusion? That sounds fucking amazing.
Does it? I don't think it does.
They're my two favorite foods in the world.
It's Mexican Italy, Pine Tree has said.
Right.
I think, for me, it was like, was it someone's birthday party and he wasn't allowed to go anywhere else? Like that was the mob boss restaurant they had to go to. So he's like, I'm going to decorate it the way I want to decorate it. Because
maybe he's just like, maybe he's like Prince, where he has wild requests. He's like, I want Mexican. I want women hanging in cages like birds. I want them to dance. And then I want one of you to awkwardly dance in front of the dancers that is dancing in the cage. I would like that very much. I'd like Italian food. And then he keeps going. Someone's like, did you hear that he said Mexican and Italian? Oh, fuck. What do we do? well, he said Mexican first, so maybe Mexican. No, he said, I tell you, if I buy Mexican and he gets there, he goes, where's the Italian? I asked for Italian, I'll be shot. So it's going to be both.
It's meatball burritos. That's what we're doing. Meatball burritos.
We could get more creative than that. Meatball burritos. Come on.
Pasta tacos.
You know, you
Tacos
can have like
made out of pasta.
Chicken parma.
Oh yeah. Go on.
What's it called? Chicken parma quesadilla. Chicken queso parmadilla.
Dilla?
Chicken queso parmadilla.
Dia.
Oh my god, no! I'm saying they would say Dilla. I know it's Dia. Yeah, because you're Spanish, right? You say Dia.
Si, senor. Lasagna enchiladas. There you go. That sounds better. Polo Palmer. Chat's coming up with all these fusion
Polo
dishes.
Palmer, not Pollo Palmer. Captain fucking correct me. Why don't you go play fucking polo, you white fuck?
Oh man. I also loved the Bruce and Lex disagreeing over the use of the robots in this and them like doing a business deal together. Although it was they hired Alejandro for Maxi Zeus. I thought it was a bit of a giveaway though when Bruce says to Lex, when he emphasized how much he doesn't like guns, he's like, I don't like guns. I was waiting for him to be like, but I like bats. No, I really like bats.
I
we
love
can do
that
something
he
with
emphasized that. Guns is what killed his fucking parents. Like that's like
I know
the whole shtick why he's against it. I really liked that scene.
Yeah, I guess, but he's made like we've seen him do some military stuff before, so I'm like, he's a bit of a blurred line there. He's like, if it has grenade launchers, I'll put that on the Batmobile. But
Yeah,
I
those
don't
are
like guns.
bullets. You know, that's what I like. 30 caliber.
The Batmobile has a rocket launcher in it. For fuck's sakes, you know what I mean?
30 caliber? No. 300 caliber? I'm down to climb with that. What? I mean, what? You're gonna shoot me and a bullet's gonna go through me like a big hole. Like that's not like the same thing. There's no guy in the alleyway with a bazooka, so we're fine.
I've also got to love that Batman moment when he crashes through the skylight in the nightclub. I just thought that was the coolest looking Batman.
Of course, that's the Batman moment right there. Absolutely.
Yeah.
He looks. I mean, it's straight like what does it remind me of? This is classic Batman, really.
It reminds me of Batman, everybody.
that scene kind of reminds me of the is it the Dark Knight when they're all in like the club and he like comes and smashes in?
That scene did remind me of the Dark Knight as well, and also when Joker took out all of the like mobsters before.
Yes, it was very ta-da!
Yeah, and like tryouts and all of that stuff. Also, yeah, there we go. Some mobsters. Thanks, John. You're trying your best, bud. I really appreciate it. And then we get to one of my favorite scenes of the movie where Batman and Superman meet for the first time, and he tosses Superman across the room. Like the look on Superman's face is amazing when he gets tossed. Like even the mobster's like, do you know that? Like, do you know what you're doing, Batman? Like that's fucked up. Superman looks like this motherfucker just threw me across the room.
I'm sorry. I feel like we skipped over too much the Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent meeting scene because immediately he's focused on the girl, and Clark Kent puts his hand out to shake his hand, be like, "Oh, Clark Kent, nice to meet you." Doesn't fucking look him in the eye once. He's so focused on Lois, and then he walks off past Clark, doesn't look at him at all. He alphaed the shit out of him in that moment. And he's unaware at this point that they have this whole history and that he's in love with her, but she's like more interested in Superman. Like, it's just amazing that like he just completely dominated her. And then to meet him as Batman and then throw him across the room. I bet when Clark saw his face, he was like, this motherfucker, you know, like what the hell?
Yeah. How do you feel about him finding out about Batman's identity?
It's my favorite thing of this whole movie. It's so funny because I felt really vindicated because my wife
was Superman finding out Batman's identity, not the other way around. We're not there yet. I'm talking about when Superman peeks through Batman's mask.
When I was watching this, which I already knew scene was in it because it's this is my favorite. These scenes are my favorite scenes in the entire 3-parter. Yeah, it was so funny because my wife got hot. She was like, "What the fuck?" She's like, "You can't do that." She's like, "That's like luchador code. You don't just like fucking take a peek under the hood." She's like, "Really?" She was like, "That's uncool." Like she kept being like as it went on, she's like, "I'm just, that Superman thing, that was not cool." I'm just sitting there being like, Yes, you wait. It's gonna get much cooler.
I mean, I thought it was cheating big time. I thought Superman was
you
like
can't do it.
breaking rules there. That's a superhero code, yeah. And Batman saying, as John Joe just said, "You peaked," is such a great line.
Yeah.
He maintains his composure even though his identity has just been outed.
He gets his
will.
identity outed a lot in this 3 parts.
He does. Do you think Superman has ever used his X-ray vision and regretted it? Like, do you think he's ever done something and then been like, I wish I didn't see that? Like,
Let's just say it's probably very good that Clark Kent is a nice man, but maybe he's so nice because he's like, I see all of you naked all of the time.
He's seen
Life's
everyone
great.
naked.
He's like, oh, wonder what his dick looks like. Oh, bigger than I thought. Oh. Whoa, she's got nice tits. Well, I didn't think she would, but she does. Whoa, he's got a great ass under there. Damn, he's packing heat. That's his whole life. That's what he's doing. He's just sitting on the bus, like, and he's going, hello, like just being very nice, but he's just pervert on everybody. He's like, yeah, not in a sexual way. This would be me. I'm like, I'm not looking at you sexually. I'm just curious to see. What I do is I'd be like, what color do you think his nipples are? Pink, brown, and then I'd be like, whoa, and I'd be like, pink. Oh, I thought he had brown nipples. How interesting. That's how I would use my powers. And with my wife, she would love that. She'd be like, like, does he have a big dick? I'd be like, no. She'd be like, oh, I thought he would.
Someone drives past with a really loud car, and it's like, does he have a big dick? And he's like, I didn't even use my X-ray vision, but I can tell you, no, he doesn't. That guy has a small dick. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, fuck you, buddy.
Great joke.
Oh, God. Okay,
can't edit that one out.
We get to my favorite scene of this whole film, which is Batman discovering Superman's identity. The way they build it up is so well done. When we have Rich Fogel come on the show, he talked about writing that scene and how much he enjoyed writing it. But yeah, I want to ask you, why do you love that scene so much?
Because it just shows like it's the flip. Batman is brain over brawn and Superman is brawn over brain. So it's just such a great flip that I think at this point Superman has been, no one knows Superman's secret identity. I don't know. I've rewatched the show for a while, but I can only assume that it's Ma and Pa Kent and maybe a few other people. Even Lex Luthor can't fucking figure it out. And fucking Batman does in an evening. In an evening.
In one night. Yeah.
In one night. His first night in Metropolis. Who's that guy? I'll fucking figure that out. It's Clark Kent. Next.
Yeah,
it's not that hard.
Yeah. I mean, Batman in one night, like, shakes down the Metropolis mob and also finds out who Superman is. And the only reason he found it out is because Superman peaked. Otherwise, he probably would have left it alone. So I love he's just like, eye for an eye, baby. I thought that was great. And then I love in part 2 how both Clark and Bruce go into their superhero voices when Lois walks away from them at the Daily Planet. Like, they're both like, I'm Clark Kent and I'm Bruce Wayne. And then she walks away and he's like, no much of the cackle from that hyena. And he just goes straight into Batman and he's doing his Superman voice. And I was like, I hope no one's listening to you guys. Like, you're at a public place, right?
That was so funny. You're like, is Clark doing a voice? Like, that's stupid. It's like what you and I used to do in America when I remember specifically being on the phone to our mum at university and be like, yeah, all right, cheers, love you, bye. And then I remember hanging up the phone and looking at my friend who was looking at me like, what the fuck? Because obviously I spoke with an American accent at that point. He's like, what are you, James fucking Bond? Like, what are you, secret agent? Why are you speaking in an English accent? It was like that realization where I was like, why am I doing 2 different accents? And let's just stop that shit. And then my sex life changed completely. So thank you, guy. Over here, man.
I did that so much. There was a point where when I was in high school, I obviously had an American accent. And then I went up to uni. And that was when you were like, why are you switching between accents? Like, go with the one you're comfortable with. And you said, what do you think in? Do you think in English?
Yeah, I remember saying it to you. I was like, what is the voice in your head? Is it an American guy or is it an English guy? And you're like, English.
And I said English. And you're like, why are you bothering? So when I went up to uni, I was like, okay, I'm going to be English. And I was English Alex up at uni. And then there was a point where I brought my fraternity brothers that thought I was English Alex down to New Jersey to see our parents and to meet my American friends. And I didn't realize this. And there was a point where my American high school friends met my uni friends. and I was like, what do I say? Like, I did this. It basically was Australian. I did like a blend of both.
Crikey, great to all see you down here. Nice to meet me, man. Who wants the Fosters, eh?
People are asking us to do our American accents. It's harder now because it's been so many years.
I would know.
It's really hard. Like, there's certain words that maybe like I hear like, dude.
I said I spoke like this all the time. Well, hello there. I'm Willie Robson.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do it. Maybe leave us some money and I'll do it. I'll have a crack at it.
You've been listening to Batman, the animated series podcast.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. Batman is played by Kevin Conroy. That's my one.
Sounds like you.
Does it? Oh, okay. Tim Daly as Superman. Now I'm doing my trailer voice. Okay, I noticed when Joker crashes Bruce's and Lois' date, there's a bunch of thugs that run in, but one of the thugs jumps out late. He's like much later than the rest, and he jumps out of a bush. I don't know if you saw that, but he like scrambles to get into like everyone's surrounding Lois and Bruce, and he's way too late to the party. And then like they all start shooting at Bruce's feet. And
how did Batman not die here? Like, it's insane. He should have been absolutely, sadly, killed the same way his parents were, which would have been awful when you think about it. But
they were just shooting at his feet.
Why did they shoot his feet? And then when he fell over, like Joker was like, "Oh, no, I meant kill him." You know, like they're like, "Oh, I thought you wanted us to make him dance." It's like, what? No, kill him.
Yeah, I thought they were going to robot.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean he's dead.
So at one point they were shooting so much it was like RoboCop. I was like, they're gonna RoboCop him and just blow him away.
My
like
God, dude, that's dark. Yeah, it's like chopping his arm off and shit.
Yeah, he's like Lois. He's just getting blown away.
I am RoboBat. I'm using the gun then. Bullets made me, and now they'll end you, bitch.
Oh man, he really hated his shoes. I guess.
I mean, he has, divine intervention in this scene because nothing hits him. It's like freaking Samuel Jackson in Pulp Fiction because nothing hits this guy. It's crazy.
Yeah, they're terrible shots. They're all stormtroopers, Joker's men, because they can't.
They're fucking wasted. I thought we were going out for Mexican, Italian, and now apparently you want to involve Indian in here. I mean, I like a chicken madras. It's got gravy in it, but like, what pico de gallo? I mean, that sounds pretty good actually. All right, I'm in. You got it. I'm gonna have a crazy shit tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to it.
I also really like Joker's purple blimp in this. I thought that was a really cool vehicle for him to have. I wish we saw it more.
Where are the police in Metropolis? What the fuck is going on here?
At least they've got a superhero that flies as well.
Yeah, that's why they're like, police? We have Superman. What are we gonna do? Fucking fuck that shit. He's got it.
But I thought this would have been a great toy. This
put it into our world. Who's like not a super villain, but like, a notorious like killer, like, I don't know, Jeffrey Dahmer. Imagine if Jeffrey Dahmer had a blimp with his face on it, flying through New York City, and no one was doing anything about it. That's insane. He's just like, I'm gonna kill one of you tonight. Could be you. I'm looking at you. See you having a shit in there. 2-ply, huh?
The blimp was also playing the same carnival music that's used at the abandoned circus in Robin's Reckoning Part 2, just as a fun fact there.
All right,
that I recognize.
Thank you for that. I do like I love the classic Joker logo there. It's like, I just love the way that looks.
Yeah, like a wild card. Well, you mentioned Kryptonian, so I've got to ask, what do you think of Superman's kryptonite condom suit that he wears?
It's the radioactive suit. I think it's fun. I like all of Superman's alternate suits more than I like Batman's, because I don't like seeing Batman in anything else but the bat suit. But I kind of dig like Superman in a super suit, like the black suit. Like I love that white space suit that he has as well at one point.
I know which one you're talking about. Yeah,
I dig it. I don't know why. I like the different flavors of Superman's outfits. It works for me.
Yeah, I mean, the kryptonite condom suit obviously makes sense because it has to cover his whole body. No cape as well. obviously that there's no point of having a cape hanging out the back of that. But he just looks so weird flying around in it, especially with that square head. Like if you saw that silhouette of him flying, I'd be like, is that Superman?
Yes.
It doesn't
Salt
look
shaker.
like it. Just waving at you. You're like, who the fuck is that?
I am fucked. What is in the scotch? That Indian, Italian, Mexican is making me see some crazy shit.
I thought Joker trapping Batman while trying to save Superman was like the Arkham games, especially when he showed up on the TV screen and was like, this is my plot. And Batman looking for a way out was Arkham as well, like figuring out and looking at how to melt the wall. And then Superman said, melt the kryptonite. I also thought Batman looked pretty pathetic when Superman was flying him out of there. Like he was just kind of like a rag doll being held, and he even like pushed Superman off of him when they landed safely. It's kind of like a don't fucking touch me, you know, like that was not cool to do that in front of Lois. And then he skyhooks his way out of there.
Yeah,
which
again, a fucking dope alpha move that he's doing right in front of him. He's like, all right, yeah, you can fly away, but I mean, deuces. He just goes, you know.
But I honestly thought,
yeah, I own a TIE fighter. So.
That's gonna rip his arm off, right? Like he's not just gonna be like, wee. It's just gonna yank his whole arm off.
Yeah, he does a little jump before it happens. It's very subtle, and the propulsion gets it going.
I mean, if he did rip his arm off in front of Superman,
just standing there without his arm off, he's like, he holds it together like, I'm not even mad. I gotta go. And he like puts his arm up against the other one, and the other one rips off. Superman, could you take me to the nearest hospital, please?
Lois, I'll call you tomorrow.
I thought this whole thing would be harmless. Hey, I am bleeding. It's shooting out now. Squirts. Squirts of blood. I'm like a piñata.
Speaking of pinatas, have you been to that new Mexican Italian fusion restaurant?
It's great.
Pretty good.
They added Indian recently.
They say it's better than Killer Croc's Killer Wings. T-shirts available now, everybody.
What are you doing? Who's moving in on my shit?
There's a scene in this movie where
no, it's
Mercy...
Two-Face. He's like, two cuisines at once. Half Italian, half Mexican. Yeah.
There's a scene in this movie where Mercy and Harley beat the crap out of each other, like they're henchwomen.
Oh, I
like,
love it.
fighting.
It's great.
It is great.
I love that Joker calls her Slugger. I think that's so funny saying that after like they like have that absolute battle in the background.
Yeah, I thought it was fun, but at the same time, like, why was that needed? Like Joker and Lex talking about their plan, maybe I guess it was kind of boring. So they were like, let's have them fight in the background.
It's fun. I thought it was just fun.
Yeah, I guess it's just fun. Yeah. It makes sense.
I have a fan fan fiction, I guess, but not in a sexual way, which fan fiction can tend to do.
Just like if you had X-ray vision, it wouldn't be in a sexual way. When
not
you look
sexual.
At
just want to know the size of what you got going on down there and the color of your nipples, and not in a sexual way. Just curious. I'm doing research. It's for myself. It's my own paper. I'll publish when I die. I like that the old who was it with in Batman the Animated Series? There was the kung fu kicking lady that was like a bodyguard for someone in Batman the Animated Series. Was it Baby Doll?
Oh, it was Baby Doll's sidekick. Yeah, her
and she's like,
it's
a living. Yeah. I just feel like in my head, after that whole shenanigans, she moved to Metropolis and got a job working for Lex Luthor, and it's the same person.
Oh, so that's Mercy. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Change of haircut and face. Like she just went.
She probably has the same face. It's Bruce Timm drawing. You know, they mostly
that's
look
true.
the same.
Yeah, they mostly look the same. Yeah. And then we get to one of my favorite scenes in this movie, which is the interrogation scene between Batman and Lex. Like the way that he chooses where Lex is going to be the most vulnerable and intimidated, where he's like in bed and he thinks he's safe and sound, and Batman creeps up on him. But do you think he's naked there? Do you think he's
he's
butt
bricked
naked?
up as well. He's like, I get piss bonus. It's I'm not turned on right now. I just really need a piss. And the way my body battles that at night is it makes a boner and it stops the piss coming out. It's science. I don't know. Do you get that? Batman?
Batman's like
Batman. What do you mean question mark Batman? And yes, I get great big dirty piss boners as well, right? Because I get them during the day because I'm up all night fighting crime.
Batman's like, I see the hardwood floors match the drapes. Shiny and bald.
He's like, oh, it's the opposite. It's full bush. Wow, 70s jungle down there. Gong 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 gong.
Superman's like, I could have told you that. I saw him the first day I met him. I x-rayed him and was like, oh, he's got full bush.
Disco Lou down there, I see. Yeah. You know what I was thinking about this scene as well is that
hold on, Mike Dixon just said that's not his knee, that's his boner. The image.
I also was funny that because he knocks out the security guard and the guys are trying to break in. And then Batman leaves. So the security guys break in. They're like, "Boss, what happened?" And the first thing they see is a woman on the floor with a black eye, knocked out, and Lex Luthor naked in the bed with a dirty piss boner. He's like, "Okay, fellas, this looks bad. It's not what you think." I can explain. Batman came in. Batman, this is Metropolis. He's here on a work do. Okay. Batman came in, knocked her out. The boner is piss related. I need a piss. Therefore, I have a boner. It's a thing. It's called piss boner. Do any of you guys get it? Never heard of it, boss. Piss boner. I only get boners when I fuck, boss. This is bad. Look. Who wants a raise? Are you trying to bribe us, sir? I'm not bribed. I didn't do anything. I did not do a thing. When she wakes up, she'll tell you.
We also see Batman's new jetpack in this movie, which we had a toy of when we were kids. Do you remember having that jetpack toy?
No.
The Batman. You don't? Oh, I remember it was like, yeah, just like in the picture, and it had like a little metal. No, not metal. A rubber strap that went around his chest, and the little gauntlets as well for him flying. What did you think of his little torpedo jetpack?
It's all right.
I mean, it's not very Batman, is it? He's definitely trying to be Superman, as Joker said. Copy bat. I like that.
Please don't tell me Alfred had to slug all of that fucking kit up the stairs. The lift broke or something.
I think he did. At the end, he's like packing up these giant boxes, and I'm like, "Are you responsible for carrying all that shit?" It looks
Alfred,
like you are.
Let's go. I will be right behind you, sir. About 3 to 4 days because I have to watch and make. I'm going to go by train with each one of these singularly. So, you know, there could be more staff at Wayne Manor besides one butler. It's bigger than fucking Downton Abbey, and it's just me.
I thought Superman plugging the ship's hull with a lifeboat was a bit risky as well. Like, if that didn't work, then he would have taken a lifeboat away from people trying to escape the sinking ship. And also, I mean, also he could have made the hole bigger as well with his heat vision. Like, he was really lucky there that he didn't sink that ship. Everyone dies. And he's like, "Oh fuck, I gotta get the fuck out of here." And then I thought those Lex Corp robot.
Let's break that one. That needs a piss, real bad.
Dirty piss boner. I thought the LexCorp robots were like Spider Slayers, or like similar to that.
Time.
Yeah, they felt like Smythe. Smythe could control those.
Be the one that kills the Batman. Smythe, get the spider. The Bat Slayers. On brand.
I'm also bald, but have a massive bush down there as well.
This guy, Lex Luthor, what's his deal? We're about the same build, same haircut,
Same
both handsome, very handsome men, very rich, handsome men that look exactly the same to a T. He's copying me. These are clearly Spider Slayers.
And the fight scene between Batman and the robot was fun in the Daily Planet printing room. I thought that was a really cool place to have a fight scene.
I love a printing room as a set. You know, it's fun.
Me too. Yeah, in the Bond film Tomorrow Never Dies, there's a great fight scene in the printing room. I love
that's
that.
Probably one of the best ones. Yeah.
Yeah, and Bond throws the guy into the mill, and he goes, "They'll print anything these days." And I'm like, that's James
mwah.
Bond, baby. Pierce
Yeah, it's
Brosnan's the
Benicio del
best.
Toro, right?
No, that's yeah. You're thinking of License to Kill. That's with
Yes.
Timothy Dalton.
Yeah.
Yeah, where he actually, it's like a stone crusher. It's
All right,
not
you
a printing
Kryptonian.
press.
Moving on.
You said it. But I do like how Batman loses his mask and reveals his identity to Lois in this situation. And I loved how mad Lois was at him as well for like taking it out on his injuries. I thought that was a great like little thing for her to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And did you see how big her fucking bed is?
Yes, I did. It's a Super King stacked twice, not the way you think, long way.
It's like the size of a bus. It's so big.
It is insane. There's like I don't know if you've got it, but there was a sky shot looking down on her.
Yes,
and
yes.
it takes up like it is the size of the room that I am in right now. Like it is ginormous.
She having orgies in that
Bruce
thing?
is like, no, it's a bit small, this bed. I see how the peasants are living in their one room sized bed.
Clark's like, I've seen what you're working with down there, buddy. That bed is totally fine for you.
You peaked.
And Bruce says to Superman that Lois likes Bruce Wayne and Superman Superman says, too bad we can't mix and match.
There it is.
There's
That's
the bed
shot I
shot.
was thinking of.
It's gigantic.
That's bigger than the room I'm in, actually. That's crazy.
It's so big. Look how small she is on that bed. It doesn't make any sense to me.
That's the size of my fucking living room. That's wild.
I mean, Lois could definitely, as John just said, Lois is ready to get either Bruce or Clark or both.
Yeah,
up
she's
in
like, everyone's like, oh yeah, she's having tons of orgies on that thing. She's like, actually, I own 96 dogs, and they all want to sleep in the bed. So, great
well,
assumption
when Superman says, "Too bad we can't mix and match," I'm like, I think you can mix and match in that bed, buddy. It's plenty big.
Yeah, it's the classic thing where it's like, oh, this fucking bed, and she's like, taking all my space, and I'm like, take my goddamn pillow. Classic.
Yeah, you're still pushed to the edge of the bed. You're like, how does this happen?
How am I on the edge of the bed? That's the size of a bus. She's somehow taking up all of it. Somehow.
How did they get it up there? You know what I mean? Like, it's an apartment, like 50 stories high or whatever.
Superman
How did they
definitely
get
did that for her.
Yeah,
I'll
he
bring
did.
you a bed. It's like,
And then he's like,
dude,
yeah.
calm down.
Want to break it in? She's like, get out.
She just gets to do shit like that all the time.
Oh, this isn't a boner. This is I need a piss.
Yeah, this little tiny whiteys. I'm not bricked up. I need pee real bad. You can use my bathroom.
On Krypton, this means nothing.
Krypton, this is flaccid in my planet. Watch out when I get a boner. Not that you're gonna see that. Oh god. Don't watch out about my boner. Is the bed big enough, lady? Lady? Lois. Sorry about that. Oh. I gotta pee real bad.
Kay just said, hey, can you help me move? Yeah, sure. And then shows you the mattress. You're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, Superman's like, oh, fuck. Pivot.
Superman doesn't even want to move it. He's like, it's too big.
Batman's like, I'll pay someone to move it. It's fine. Alfred.
We see the giant smile wing that Joker flies. What did you think of that whole wing?
I don't like this whole
sequence?
third act. It's just too much.
I agree. Like, I like Joker destroying everything that Lex owns. That's a fun premise. Like, I'll take everything that has your name on it. But it's never looked like a smile to me either. Those like lines that they draw. I've never seen that. I need some like lips in there or something to like really bring in that smile context. And also they do like a Batman 89 scene at one point. They like fly it in front of the moon. And I'm like, what are you doing here, Joker? Like, that's not your territory, buddy. Like, get out of here. You can't be doing that.
Movie. It's my favorite one.
And then Superman versus the giant kryptonite robot felt very Fleischer Superman. which I liked a lot. I thought that was a really cool little sequence with them fighting the robots. And I did think that it was a bit lazy to have duct tape being the only thing that held the kryptonite and Mercy on there. I'm like, that's the strongest duct tape I've ever seen.
Of duct tape.
It's stronger than Superman.
Lois is like, I might date duct tape.
Yeah, and they don't even wrap it all the way around. It's just like placed.
It's very
on it.
gingerly placed there.
Yeah. How is that working?
It's Kryptonian duct tape. It's look, I'm gonna tell you a Longborg story why it's the best tape. There was a man. It was duct.
The end.
I shall become duct. All right, Dick, calm down.
Maybe I'll use that duct tape to, get your bed up 50 stories. Just wrap it up and carry it.
Yeah.
And then we get Batman using Catwoman claws at one point, which I thought was fun. Something that you never see. I'm surprised he broke those out. I've not seen those before. Like the climbing claws that he uses. I thought
they're cool.
If he accidentally grabbed the Joker by the neck, he'd be like, ah. Want to know how I got these scars? No. And speaking of the Joker, another supposed death sequence.
And at first I was like, okay, maybe. But I love Joker just seeing the marbles roll towards him and just accepting it and laughing.
Yeah.
Oh, love that so much. It's amazing.
Yeah, me too. I thought that was so well done. I don't know how he survived that. It was a giant blast.
Even if he got out before the plane crashed, there was an atomic bomb that went on in the fucking sea. So it's like,
it was a nuclear blast.
How did he dodge all of that? I do not know.
I agree. But Batman says the funniest thing he's ever said so far, at least in this whole universe, which is when Harley Quinn yells, "Pudding!" And he goes, "At this point, he probably is." And the way he delivers it,
really?
so
I thought that was a very
bluntly.
you joke where it wasn't. I was like, all right, Batman, it's not that good.
Oh, well, it was a me joke. I loved it. I thought it was great. I liked the delivery.
Cinema.
I liked his delivery. He wasn't leaning into it.
I would say actually at this current moment, he's pudding. You got the name.
Kate just said mid joke. Thanks,
I
Kate,
do agree.
So at the end, we see Alfred putting away all of Batman's gear, and he's going to have to bring that all home by himself. And Joker is presumed dead. Lex is under investigation, and Bruce and Lois end their relationship. So we then finish this movie with Clark and Bruce saying goodbye, and a hint at more team-ups to come. And he knows where he lives as Batman or Bruce flies away into the sunset, and Clark watches him go. And that is the end of this movie, which I thoroughly enjoyed watching again. So we're going to rank it out of 10, Bud. What would you rank this movie out of 10?
I gave it a solid 8.7 out of 5. I thought the first two
8.7 out of 5
out of 10. I thought it was a really great time. I actually stopped paying attention in the final act. Superman punching robots and shit. I'm like, all right, come on, we can be more creative than this, right?
I mean, it's flight ship.
The flying of the ship, but everything leading up to that was great. I thought Mark Hamill's Joker was funny. Harley Quinn was very funny. Batman was on point. Superman was on point. Lois is definitely on point. It's just, I had a really great time watching this.
Yeah, I did too. I had a lot of fun. I ranked this a 9.5 out of 10. I really love this movie. I think it's solid for all those reasons you mentioned, and it's just a great introduction into this shared universe. I really don't think
say, is that dandruff on my shirt? Because yes, it is, motherfucker. I suffer from it. It's a lifelong problem.
Three Borgs coming for you now.
How the
Three
fuck
Borg
can
came
you
for
even
me.
see that on here? Christ. Is that dandruff on my shirt?
Is this a Mr. Freeze episode? Is it snowing in there?
Freeborg motherfucker again. He's out to kill us.
Okay, what I want to ask you now is we've watched 3 movies so far. We've watched Mask of the Phantasm, Sub-Zero, and now World's Finest. If you had to rank these in order from number 3 to number 1, what would you rank them?
Sub-Zero, World's Finest, Mask of the Phantasm.
Yeah, I think everyone would do that, but I mean, 1 and 2, I thought this was not as good as Mask of the Phantasm, but pretty close to being as good. I really enjoyed this.
The third act let it down. The third act of Mask of the Phantasm is great. So
it is, yeah, you're absolutely right. Okay, now I want to hear from John and Kate and what they would rank this movie.
Oh man, I want John to go first because
sure.
I disagree with you guys. So yeah.
All right. I mean, I think it's a solid 8. I agree that there's some parts that drag on it for sure. But I do think that, like, especially if we're looking at it in terms of Phantasm and Mr. Freeze, I think this would be middle ground. But yeah, I agree that like the fighting wasn't great. Like it was just, but like the dialogue and the plot was there. And I think I love the duality too of, of Joker and Lex's relationship against Clark's and Bruce's. Like there's a lot of connection there. So I really like that aspect of it too.
I didn't love it. I gave it a 6.3. I think it's above average. It has its moments, but it kind of drug. And it's one of those things where it's like, it felt like it didn't need to be as long as it was. It's kind of the ultimate, like this could have been an email. And I know it's like they're stretching it out to a movie and everything. And like, I didn't really like Batman in it. He's kind of just a douchebag in the whole thing. And I know he's the Bruce Wayne thing makes sense, but like him just being a total jerk the whole time, it's like, I don't know. He's just very unlikable, Like I didn't
Opposite
like it.
for me. I liked him even more because he was just like being a badass.
Yeah, to each their own. I like the Harley and Mercy interactions. I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
But I agree with you, Will. The third act was just kind of like, all right, well, let's wrap this up now. You know what I mean? It's kind of, that's where I feel like they really stretched it. I do like that Superman immediately just looks at Bruce Wayne's identity because he's just like, oh, you're Bruce Wayne. Because that's what you would do in real life, right? You wouldn't, because I hate in those shows where it's like somehow they just like, remember the Spider-Man one where Daredevil just never checks Spider-Man's identity, even though he could have? Like, that's so unrealistic.
Mm-hmm.
You
just
would
let everyone know my brother's laptop died. He's
Yeah.
just dealing with that. He's an idiot for not plugging his laptop.
He didn't realize that you need power sources, but yeah. So I give it a 6.3, which is still above average. It feels low compared to you guys, but like if we're comparing it to, Sub-Zero and Mask of the Phantasm, it's way below those for me.
I don't know. I just love I love the interaction between and then the Lois Lane, Clark Kent, Superman. Just that love. Like I said, I've just been watching Downton Abbey, so like I'm in the zone of like the will they, won't they, and all that type of stuff. It's
the
great.
love triangle was fine, but as you said, Will, it's like these people are moving fast. She's like, when were you going to tell me the honeymoon? I was like, what? He's been in town for like 2 days. What are we talking about here? Like, I know it's a cartoon and everything, but it's a little crazy for me. So
she's like, he's rich. Like, fuck Metropolis.
Yeah, I just felt kind of rushed the whole story, So. Yeah. I don't know. Like there's good parts about it. I like Lex a lot. And I do like Superman the Animated Series. It's my favorite version of Superman by far. I love that whole series, but the movie's just kind of, it's fine, above mid. Nothing great, but
Alex needs to get that sponsorship money.
Yep.
From Love Honey to
Love
buy a new laptop.
Yeah. How about we encourage people to drop some donations here?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we missed that in the beginning. If you guys see that little super chat thing there, that's a really good way to get your comment noticed.
That's right.
And discussed. So
I'll happily answer any questions that people have right now.
Will, I'm going to cut you off for a second because you don't need X-ray vision. I'll just show you my 12-inch dick. So there you go.
Wow, lovely.
Nice.
Oh wow, that's great.
I went to some ratings in the comments. Do we want to go over those, Will?
Yeah, I got them.
Yeah. Let's see everyone's ratings in the comments.
Yeah, Caesar says 9 out of 10. Danbar 28, 8.8 out of 10. Scott Clark 69, nice. 8 out of 10. Pine Tree 740, 8 out of 10. Great plot. Pocky Crazy 9 out of 10. And then Davey B, I wonder if that's Davey Boy Smith, if that's a wrestling reference, that just went away. 7.5 out of 10 before it disappeared there. So everybody likes it more than I do, which is fine, to each their own. I think it's above average, but I didn't think it needed to be a 3 episode deal, so
there you go. And let's see. Here you go. And you got a super chat here from
There we go.
$2.
Wow, that's
I love it.
Very kind.
Yeah.
Thank you, Perry Fan 1996. That's great.
Stop showing his dick.
DC animated customs. I'd go 9 out of 10, but that's probably some nostalgia goggles on. It's my favorite thing in the DCAU. Favorite thing. This movie or 3-episode series is your favorite thing in the whole DCAU. That's high praise. There's a lot of great stuff in the DCAU.
No, it is good. Absolutely.
the fat Batman, so he can whip out his 12-inch dick, and it's not big deal. But when I do it, I get in trouble with the authorities, and that's why the fat Batman is not allowed near.
229. Is that your weight, mate?
10 out of 10, but I'm easy to please. This and Mask of the Phantasm was my introduction to the animated universe, but little me was more scared of Phantasm, so I rewatched this one more growing up.
All right, so I'll take questions for anybody if anybody has any questions about stuff. I'm sure my brother has the write-in segment lined up, and I'm sure he probably would have been like, "And today we're going to hear from you, listeners." So
if he were still with us,
we can start early on that.
Okay. So I will. Let's start early on that. Here we go.
Oh, by the way, this came for you an hour ago by messenger.
You've got mail.
Thank you, Alfred.
There you go.
All right, this is the part of the show where listeners write in. If you'd like to write in, then you can email us at batmantaspod@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yep.
Hey, see, I listen.
Let's go.
But we're not going to do that today, even though we probably would, because he probably has it written down. So please write in your questions, your comments,
freestyle,
and if you'd like us to definitely read it, then you can do a super chat. Otherwise, we will scan through the chat to see what we got. So, question away, baby.
Here we go.
Rich Will commenting on weight from Scotty Holly.
What was that?
Scotty Holly said it's a bit
on weight.
Weight.
You know, I've been holding the line. Actually, this has been a funny thing. I was telling my brother, since I'm having my fun time all through December of drinking, I've been holding the line at 285. And every morning I weigh myself and it's 285. I go to my wife, I go, hold the line. Bow, now.
Play a little nose tackle for the
waistline. But that's broke on Thanksgiving. So
$4.99 from Temps 1833. Thank you, Temps.
Awesome. No question with that. Just $4.99. That's very kind.
No question. Yep.
Oh,
Dan
15
Barr, 28.
Pitching in for Alex's electricity bill. That's very kind.
I don't know what kind of currency that is, but thank you. 15 something. What is that symbol? Anybody know?
Okay.
I'm just ignorant.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not sure.
Yeah. What is your favorite DCAU crossover episode, Will? That's from Robbie.
I'm trying to think of other DCAU crossover episodes besides these. I would say this one. I honestly think this is probably the best one.
Okay. Yeah. There's also the ones off the top of my head. There's the Batman Beyond where he meets Superman where he's older. Remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one. I like that. Superman's got like the salt and pepper gray because he ages a lot slower than normal people. So
that's cool. I don't really remember that one, but
that's a solid one. We're checking out. So what about you, John?
I'm trying to think of the only crossovers. I mean, and not in terms of just Batman and Superman. I mean, I do love the Batman Flash Superman Flash episode, right? Where they're doing the race. That was a great one.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can't think of any others. I do know that I always had gripes with the Superman show. Like because, like there's like episodes where like Metallo would be holding his head into lava and then, he'd like come up and he's fine. But then, what's her name? Lori Petty played her. The Shock. I can't think of her name, but she would shoot him.
Oh, Shockwave?
Shockwave, yeah. And he'd be like incapacitated. I'm like, your head was in lava. What are we doing here? So,
yeah. Superman, one of the most inconsistent powers ever.
Like, how do we make this more viable? Anyway, but here we got another super chat here from Leo Fungo. Says, I love hearing Dana DeLay trying to get into Batman's pants a la Mask of the Phantasm. You guys rock. When's the next live show? Already asking for that.
The next live show. We are doing another live show, right? Christmas time? Is that what's going on?
Okay.
Or am I wrong?
I don't know. That's an Alex question.
Look, guys, I'm the co-host. I show up. Yeah. I feel we will get that question answered.
Here we go. We got some more questions then. Let's roll into this one. Will, did you ever watch the 2005 Batman cartoon with Reno Romano voicing Batman? Would love you and Alex to do a series.
Is that the Batman? Is it that one?
Was it that one? That one wasn't bad. I think that was it. Yeah.
Is that the one with the Joker where he looks like he's got like dreadlocks and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I remember watching some of it and think it was okay. It wasn't my favorite interpretation because I think that is that one of the first interpretations of well-odd Alfred? Is he odd in that one?
Oh,
or am I wrong?
I know that they did 2 versions of Clayface in that one. That was interesting too.
Okay.
I never saw that one, but we've got one from Ionica Reverb 241. Unrelated to the movie, Will, any chance on getting signed to DC? I think it's supposed to be and Marvel Comics you've done on your site?
Yes. Well, I will be. So in my time off in December, I will be adding all of that to the store. Because I haven't received my comps yet, but the Marvel Zombies cover I would like to have available signed on my website. And I have like long boxes stacked in my office full of all the Marvel and DC stuff I've done. So usually what I used to do was a Whatnot show where I would like put an auction up and sell stuff live signed, but I want to make stuff available on my website. So yeah, I will get to doing that in the future.
Cool. All right, I got a couple more questions that I starred here. Let's see. What guest characters would you have in Injustice 3 if they made it?
Ooh, Injustice 3. Oh man, that's such a good series. I haven't played that in so long.
Great question.
I remember that 2 was cool because they had the turtles come in, which was a lot of fun.
Anytime the turtles are involved, I'm in, baby.
Yeah, and I remember really enjoying playing them. Who's someone that's like big and new in the DCU that people? I guess Peacemaker is quite a popular character now, right? So they'll probably include him.
Voice him, I'm in.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to see Absolute Batman. It'd be interesting.
Oh, that's what they would definitely do is Absolute Batman. Yeah, and I would play the it's one of those things like I missed the boat with Absolute Batman when it first came out.
Yeah.
But it's so fucking popular right now that I'm like scared to jump in, you know? Like I'm like, should I jump in?
I bought a comic. I haven't read it yet. I love the artwork, but the story, the things I've heard about the story, I'm kind of like, you know.
The last time I checked it out, I saw Batman get both his arms ripped off. I was like, this comic is fucking wild.
It's wild.
He's also like 7 feet tall or something in the comic. Like it's crazy. But the Fat Batman 229 asks, we just had the Batman and Deadpool crossover in the comics.
Yes.
What Marvel character would you want to cross over with Batman?
Oh, that's a great question. Man, you guys don't know how much I tried to get involved in both of those books. I was just emailed every editor like, please, like let me do a cover or something like that. That'd be amazing. Batman character crossing over, it would be Daredevil. I think those two together would be
there you go.
Batman, Daredevil. There's been some sort of crime in Gotham or in New York City. You know, obviously you have Matt Murdock sticking up for the people that have been wrongly accused of things, and Batman involved in it. Like maybe it's a corporate, court case thing. I mean, it'd be really cool.
I got a question for you on that, Will. Would you want them to be like facing off against each other first, or immediately on a team? Like maybe Batman.
You've got to have them face off.
Batman's in a court, like Bruce Wayne's in a court case, and Matt Murdock's on the other side, maybe. And then Daredevil and Batman are also fighting at nighttime. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. Like they're fighting day and night there. So
yeah, absolutely. Or you do the dichotomy where they're allies during the day and enemies at night.
There you go. That'd be cool. And then slowly Batman's like, this guy seems familiar.
Here we got a $20 super chat.
Oh, wow.
$20. Let's go.
Crazy. Yeah. Hey guys, it's
Genesis Effulgence.
Yeah, there you go. There it is. I wish I could give more, but my fur baby had a health scare this Thanksgiving, and it was
my god,
terrible. Being such a huge fan of Batman, of course, we named him Bruce. Much love always.
There you go.
Oh, well, I hope little Bruce is gonna recover. He's okay.
Well. Yeah. I'm in the same boat. My dog, my golden retriever, is also named Bruce, so I'm right there.
Oh, that's lovely.
Crazy. Yeah,
I didn't know you had a golden lab.
Yeah. He's. I'll send pictures in the Discord if I ever jump back on there. I've been out of it for a while because I've been so busy, but I'll try to get back on the Discord soon. So it can be a little overwhelming at times.
Yes, it can.
Uma Thurman or Michelle Pfeiffer?
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Okay.
Seems like an easy one. Yeah. All right, here you go. Will, what can you tell us about Mobster Mash issue 2? Any info about the Invisible Hitman?
Sure. So I will be starting production on Mobster Mash issue 2 come January. The script is fully written. I've drawn 2 pages so far, so I've got 20 pages left to do. So I play. Oh, it's a ghost.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, it sounds like one.
You must continue the live without me.
No, I can't hear everybody because I'm on a fucking different.
All right, I'll take it.
Oh, and he's gone.
You must continue the live without me.
Mobster Mash. Yes, January to March, I'm going to be drawing it. This is when sort of events start kicking off a little bit in this issue. We're going to start getting to some conflict between these characters. You know, I promise that it's Mobster Mash. It is all these classic Universal monsters in a turf war over Tinseltown. The start of it is going to happen in this issue. It's a 12-issue series, so we got a lot to go. And I just cannot wait. But the Invisible Hitman is not in issue 2, but maybe he is because you can't see him.
Maybe he's been
Issue 3, he appears at the end of it, and then issue 4 is his big issue where he kicks butt. And my big plan, everybody, is I know that I want these books to come out quicker, so starting next year, I'm going to do 1 issue of Outbreaks, but then come October, it's going to be 2 issues of Mobster Mash. So I'm going to start trying to get at least 2 or 3 issues out a year so we can really start getting this project out, because I don't want to be in my fucking 40s and still drawing this book. I also want it to come out.
Then you get cast in one of Alex's roles. But I got a question for you on Mobster Mash. So any character, not just DC, any character at all, if you had just, you know, a limited ability to put them in your Mobster Mash universe, which character... movies, comics, cartoons, whatever.
It's easy. It's Batman. I would do first appearance Batman.
Can you all hear me? Can we hear me or no?
Yeah,
we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. I can hear everybody. Sorry to interrupt. That was fucking awful. I'm on another computer because
the quality is terrible. Just to let you know, the audio quality.
I know. I can't do anything about it because my laptop fucking died on me, which was perfect. So
did you plug it in? Have you tried plugging it in?
Yeah. Thanks, bud. I did. So thank you for keeping this going.
You seem a little no, you seem calm, actually. You seem very calm.
I'm as calm as Batman was when he lost his arm. I'm really chill. Super chill.
You sound like you should just be Mr. Freeze from now. You actually sound like Mr. Freeze.
You were saying though, Will, Batman in Mobster Mash?
Batman in Mobster Mash, I would do first appearance Batman when he's first on the scene, since that's kind of like in the 30s, and then I would do the Prohibition era Batman trying to stop the mobsters from making money via Prohibition. So
that'd be fun. I'd love to see that. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Well, because we've had all these technical difficulties,
I
know it's
we're fine, bud.
My partner's been in the chat and she said that people have been donating to my electric bill, which is super nice of them to do. Do I sound bad? Like, do I sound terrible?
Oh, you sound terrible.
Yeah, you don't sound great. You look kind of sick. Also,
yeah, you look like a sick child.
My fucking new laptop died on me in the worst time possible.
Did it come with a plug-in?
I'm gonna kill everyone.
Got Clark 69, $9.99.
Oh, wow, thank you.
These last few days, and as such, have spent most of my time listening to the pod, even if it hurts to laugh. Also, the well-hard Alfred is from Newest, the Batman.
Newest, the Batman. Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's the well-hard Batman's been in other interpretations.
John, take me out. No.
Okay.
All right.
Take me out, John.
Take me out.
Hold me now. Well, thank you, Scott Clark. That's very kind. The hard Alfred. There was another 3D model animation at one point.
Beware the Batman. Stupid
That's
autocorrect.
Yeah,
That's the one he's talking about. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, if you're laughing when you're sick, then you might be helping cough off a lot of mucus. So that's good.
There you go. Getting out of your system. That and whiskey will help too, right, Will?
Well, that's what they say. But
I don't know if that's true. I think that's just what my buddies told me to get me to still go to the bar when I was sick back in the day.
You know what? I remember back in the day, I used to go to the bar and have a couple of beers, and I did feel better. But I mean, it's fucking alcohol.
Scotty Holly, I'm calm. The thing someone not calm would say.
Here you got one more question that says, which character deserves their own comic? Scarecrow, Clock King, or Ventriloquist, and who should they be fighting in the comic?
Okay, I think you would think I would say, oh, definitely Clock King. I don't want to be in Clock King's shoes all the time, hearing his inner voice being like, my poo this morning took 7 seconds longer than anticipated. Therefore, my whole day is thrown off. I must brush my teeth 7 seconds less. Then my breath might smell. That would be awful. I think Scarecrow should be treated more like Jaws. and you, like Bruce the Shark, you should only see him when it's absolutely necessary. So my choice is the Ventriloquist. I think that'd be a really interesting comic. I would love to play on the schizophrenia of him, of not like untrustworthy, like he'd be an untrustworthy narrator. You don't know what's going on around him. You don't know if it's all going right. Not like the fucking Joker movie, but it'd be the Ventriloquist. Oh my God, I could just see DC. If that Joker 2 movie was successful, I think they would have done stuff like that, like the Ventriloquist, like really grounded ventriloquist. Just a guy grounded. Like, fuck that, you know?
Oh,
He's back.
I am back.
it's
on
Alex
the
Robinson,
normal-
everybody. Welcome to the
I'm
show,
back.
Alex. It's good
Hey,
to have
plugged
you
it
on
in.
the guest here.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna kill you saying you plugged it in, you son of a bitch. Yeah. So my charger on my new laptop just doesn't work, even though it says it does. So I thought it was charging the whole time, and then it just died. That's what happened. So I've got to
That's
go and
crazy.
return my. Yeah, and it's a new laptop and a new charger. It's ridiculous.
Oh,
That was perfect timing. I'm so glad that happened, and I'm so sorry that it happened, everybody. But I'm very calm. Yes, I'm very calm, Scotty Holly.
it's live, baby. Anything can happen
Anything.
on the live pod.
You got to roll with it. You got to
We
roll
have
with
the
it.
sales.
It's true.
That's why people
Oh,
tune
yeah.
in, because anything can happen.
Yeah, so we made money whilst I was gone. Is that what happened?
Yeah,
Yes,
people
no
were
one
like,
likes you.
Alex is gone. I'm going to donate to this show.
I'd like more of this.
I guess I should take a
this
back
show's
seat
great.
on my own show.
Oh,
All right.
Can you
well,
go back to the question that was asked that only my brother could answer, that the guy paid for? Is that possible?
Sure.
When is
Was
the next
the-
live show?
When's the next? Yeah.
Oh, wait, when's the next live show?
I don't have an exact date, but it will be in December, so coming up soon, and it will be the review of Holiday Nights.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't have your name. Sorry about that, but that I can't remember what.
Yeah,
the name
thank you so much. Thank you
Great
so
show.
much for everyone that dropped cash in whilst I was gone. Yeah, Holiday Nights, we'll be reviewing that on live show. It won't be as long because it's obviously not a movie, but it will be like a regular review. And that will be a great way to end the year with a Christmas episode. All right. Well, if
Fit
everybody's
check.
ready,
Yeah,
we're gonna do some fit check.
yeah, that's
Yeah?
next on the agenda here. We stretched the mail as long as we could, Alex.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
I mean, any of you guys could have taken the fit check. I know John's got all of the
I got all the,
the
pictures.
images.
Oh, you're saying, oh, we could have just taken the reins then.
Okay, cool. Got it.
It's your favorite segment, though,
Yeah,
Alex. So.
All right, yeah. Okay, so here we go. We got Harley Quinn in an outfit that was probably
I
inspired
love
by
the
something.
French hat.
We don't know what it's inspired by. Next, what else we got? Oh, we got Joker.
Trench
Yeah,
coat.
he's got a pink trench coat on.
Big
Not
bow
big, but it's
tie
more
trench
purple.
coat combo goes so hard right there. The slightly darker purple of the bow tie. I love that.
Yeah, go. You guys keep going. You're doing it.
Oh,
You're
okay.
doing it.
it.
Here
too.
we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Alex, you're gonna give us a sequel on the butt plug story for $4.99. So
Oh, You got it. He paid for it.
you gotta pay for it. So,
Yeah.
We got Lois Lane in her purple classic suit here, which I love. Next one we've got. What do we got next? We've got Superman in his gray suit, looking classy.
I
Looking,
love that suit.
like
I've got
Clark
one. I got
Kent.
a suit jacket just like that. I love the gray, the light gray color. It's
Don
great.
Draper.
Yeah. Yeah, it is Don Draper. You're right. We got Harley dressed up as Mercy in the driving uniform.
Mercy
That-
is right.
You like? Wait, hang on, stop, Kate. Is that like? Are you into something like that? Is that like
I
your
get it.
thing? You're like,
I
I
get it.
just think Mercy and Harley are both, as you guys would say, very fits. I was going to ask you Harley, Mercy, or Lois, but I didn't know if that was appropriate. But
ooh.
on this show, it is Sunday though, right?
Are we doing a FMK? Lois Mercy.
Oh, yeah,
Harley?
marry, fuck, kill.
Yeah.
okay,
Marry Lois Lane.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Agree.
Yes.
Oh, now that it gets tough from there.
Really?
Fuck
F
Harley
Mercy.
Quinn, kill
Yep.
Mercy.
Mercy. Yeah. I
Really?
would do the
Oh.
exact same thing. Yeah.
I F
Fuck,
Mercy. 'cause I
fuck the
think it was-
crazy.
Yeah.
Fuck the crazy one. Kill the one that's like, and then marry Lois Lane. There we
Yeah.
go. That's what I would do.
I got a thing for Mercy, so I'm gonna marry Mercy.
Whoa.
Wow.
I'm effing
He is
Harley.
protective too. Yeah.
I'm
she
effing
has
Harley
that.
because she's too crazy. I'm not
Yep.
dealing with that for a long time. And then I'll ditch Lois. So
You're
yeah.
killing Lois Lane.
Yeah. I told you I'm not a Superman fan.
I kill Harley just because I think sleeping with Harley, like I'd probably end up dead somehow. Like either the Joker gets involved or she just kills me. I don't
Yeah.
think it would go well.
So.
Next suit, we've got.
Wait,
what's the
we
next
got
outfit?
another $10 super chat here.
$10.
God.
A 10 spot, baby.
There you go. There it is.
Huh.
So,
Okay,
Yeah,
buddy,
another-
you've got to tell a sexual story at this point.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I'll get to it. It's just not the part of the
All
podcast.
right, he's gonna get to
Let
it.
it marinate.
I
baby.
want people to
Ooh.
keep going. This is
If
the
we
whole
get
thing.
69 viewers watching, then
Okay, yeah, we got Lois in a red power suit here, kind of matching Bruce's energy in his Republican suit, but with
Yeah.
alternate colors.
A lot of
which I
red
like.
ties going on in this too.
Yeah. We got Bruce in a tux and Lois wears a black dress on their date. And then we got Clark wears a t-shirt and cream shacket when meeting with Popeye the Sailor Man.
Yeah, undercover Clark over here.
Have you been cucked? Yes, I have.
are they both having a scotch on the rocks? as
Yeah,
well?
they are.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
I guess alcohol doesn't affect him though, so yeah, I guess that makes sense.
that's true. Then we got Lois and Clark wear their pajamas on the
Ooh.
phone at the end of part one.
You're gonna kill her, huh?
Yeah, I come on.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep. Yeah,
marrying
it's
Lois
crazy.
Lane.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You kidding me?
Sorry.
Um,
I'm
I do
standing
like
by my
Mercy, though.
decisions.
I like the idea of marrying Mercy as well. So
we got Clark wears a baby blue suit at the Daily Planet. Then we got Lois wears a blue blazer when she gets kidnapped by
By the way, that's his
Joker.
face when I said I would kill Lois. That was his face. Sorry.
Yeah, so Lois getting kidnapped in like a blue blazer, and then
that's a great
Superman
screen cap.
Superman wears his kryptonite condom suit.
I like
then
the suit. I
Yeah,
like
it's
the suit a
okay.
lot. Yeah,
Lex wears nothing but by the looks of it when sleeping in bed, as we know.
he does have
Uh,
pants on because he gets up. Someone mentioned that in chat.
Oh
He does
well,
have pants, unless he quickly puts his
not in
pants
my head canon. Lex Luthor sleeps in the nude.
in your head canon. He just always takes
He's got pepperoni nipples too. I noticed.
Yeah.
And then
Well, Clark already knew that.
yeah, Bruce in his workout attire, pushing
Do
it
it-
to the limit there.
Yeah, doing chest fly completely wrong, by the way.
Yeah,
Like, why are
that's
his
true,
arms
yeah.
up here? Like it's a pec fly. It's supposed to be down here.
You correct Batman. Go for it. Yeah.
Bruce is wearing his Republican slacks only by the
Look
looks of
at
it.
his
in the-
pecs.
He's got no nipples.
They're
We've got
ridiculous looking.
We've got Lex with pepperoni nipples, but Bruce, he's got no nipples. Which
Yeah.
is
Joe,
weird.
Joe Schumacher will fix that later. Don't worry. Yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, Harley wears a black straight jacket, which is a weird color when being put in the back of the band.
It
And
is
that
a
is
weird
fit
colour.
check for this episode.
A lot of different.
Also, why is Perry White like helping putting her into the van?
No,
Like-
that's
and his head
that's
is
not Perry
huge.
White.
Yeah.
That's Dan Turpin. He's a cop.
oh right,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
Dan
inspector. His head
Yeah,
is
yeah.
massive, though.
Yeah, it is. It's a square. It's a watermelon. What is that?
I feel like the
Okay.
Inspector Turpin just feels like he does not fit in that show. He looks like a 1930s comic strip character. It's so bizarre.
It's just an ode to Jack Kirby. I mean, that's why they threw him in there mainly. Okay, next episode that we're reviewing next week. So this episode will come out this Thursday, and then the following week will be Love is a Crock. Buddy, do you remember what that episode is about?
Killer Croc and Baby Doll episode.
Yes,
I remember
is.
it being a good one.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a really long time, so I'll
Oh,
be
yeah.
looking forward to that. But are we ready to play Riddle Me This podcast,
my God.
fan?
Okay.
Now, no sore losers.
This, this is a game I normally play with my brother, but today I want to play it with the audience. So I'm going to ask questions from this movie, and we're going to ask 4 questions, and the person that answers each question right as quickly as possible will go into a final round, which is a 5th question. So those 4 people will have to duke it out, and the winner of that will win a Outbreaks Volume 1 for digital copy, correct?
Digital copy of Outbreaks Volume 1. Yep.
Duke it
That's
out.
right. Okay. So everybody in chat, this is your chance for the first 4 questions. The person that answers it right immediately will go into the final round, and then you'll only have to duke it out from there. So, question 1 is, what was the name of the antique shopkeeper that Joker steals the kryptonite dragon from? Harley even says his name.
I'm very glad I'm not having to answer these.
I gotta make it a little difficult, but it's like the first line of the movie. So,
What's up, guy?
not Jerry.
Jerry.
Not David Dickinson.
Clyde.
Oh, Clyde. Caesar Molina, which is like
No, someone
Caesar
I Visual Eyes answered.
Oh,
Clyde before
sorry.
Caesar.
Seconds.
Well done. Well done.
Quick
It's
draw.
Clyde, correct. I Visual Eyes. Okay, so I Visual Eyes, you're going into the final round. Question 2. I Visual Eyes, you also don't need to answer the next question. Question 2. Where was the Laughing Dragon carved originally? So where is the Laughing Dragon originally from? It's mentioned in the Batcave when Batman and Alfred are researching it.
Kryptonian quiz.
Blue Nightwing, China is correct.
The con
Okay.
man.
Blue Nightwing.
Blue Nightwing.
I'll keep track of the people here.
Thank you, Cade. Then question 3. What was Joker's pet name for Superman? There was 2 of them specifically. So you can name any one of them.
Ah, I know one of them.
We're not playing.
Can I play? Can I win a
No.
copy of Outbreaks?
No.
I like to read
Really
it.
good.
It's good.
I know the guy who did it. Amazing.
Oh, David Savert. Soupy is correct. The Fat Batman said cuckboy.
Who got it? You got it first?
We've got David Savert. Yeah. Soupy.
What about Flyboy, Afro Thunder?
That's also another nickname, but
got
I
them
would
first.
accept.
Afro Thunder 242. I got them first.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Afro,
Thunder's
you got
correct.
Afro Thunder, and you got Fly.
Okay,
CP
throw.
with
You know
David.
what? Throw Afro
For both
Thunder
of them?
and David in there
Both
because
of
they
them
both
in.
And
said.
David? Okay.
Yeah. They both.
Five
said the
way.
right one. Yeah.
Royal Rumble.
All right. Then question 4. What was the name of the cruise ship that Superman saved in part 3?
Ooh.
What was the name of the cruise ship?
The SS Anne.
No, but it was an SSA something. Began with
Oh,
an
was
A. Yeah, SSA. Yeah, very good.
Titanic.
Yep. That's exactly it.
That's how the Titanic sunk.
Yep. That is history.
SS Atlantis cruise ship. Correct. Iden Bar.
I don't
Scott Clark said SS Anal.
That's coming soon.
Okay. So now, okay, let's take a tally. We've got what, 5 people in this.
We got
final
5
round.
people. I've got I Visual Eyes, first person,
Mhm.
Blue Nightwing 13, second person, Afro Thunder 242, and David Savert K9K. We got him in a tie on that third question, and then I Dan Bar 28.
Okay, so you
5
guys are the only ones allowed to answer this question now. So chat, please be respectful and let these 5 people duke it out because they will have only one winner. So do not give the answer away if you're not one of those 5 people. The question is, what well-known phrase did Alfred quote to Bruce when he opened the jetpack suitcase?
Oh my god, the Jets won.
Speaking of the jetpacks,
Holy
they said-
This
smokes.
earlier in chat, hint. I said this earlier in chat.
Did you?
Oh,
Yeah,
did you?
Oh wow, last time I checked.
When
they
in
were-
Rome,
Afro
we got
Thunder.
it. Afro Thunder is the winner.
Afro Thunder coming in hot.
Well done, Afro Thunder. You win Volume 1 Outbreaks, digital copy. What I need you to do, Afro Thunder, is please email batmantaspod@gmail.com with your email address attached to it, obviously, and that will be what we will send the Volume 1 Outbreaks to.
How
So
do they prove
congratulations.
it's them, Alex? So they take a screenshot or something, or
I would.
We're going on the honor system here.
Yeah,
I think
47 emails claiming to be Afro Thunder.
John,
I
also,
can't-
you can cut this music, John.
Iconic Revo correct me up and said, I don't think Alfred said that well. Holy crap, the Jets won.
Alfred, get off your phone.
They did.
Oh, something here.
Holy crap, that is crazy.
Oh, man.
The Jets
Okay.
are 3-9, Alfred.
So this is where we will hear from listeners who are right here with us already. It's You've Got Mail.
We done that when you were gone.
Yep, we did that.
What, played the theme and everything?
Yep. You were.
Oh,
gone
you
for-
did?
Yeah, we did.
Well, I don't
did.
know. I wasn't.
Yeah,
oh,
sure
man.
did.
You
Okay.
should. Well, yeah, you should have been here, bud.
Okay.
So,
So.
do we have any additional questions for Alex before we'll just?
Oh, I
quickly-
know
Yeah.
what's going to be asked. I know what's going to
Oh
be
yeah, here we go.
asked. Anybody want to throw any more money in before I count it down? Anybody?
What do you
Anybody?
think's going to be asked, Alex Robson?
Okay. What do you want to know?
Butt
I
plug
don't have
stories,
I don't have
Butt
another
plug
one.
59, nice.
That's the
Now,
only
another
one I
sexual story you're willing to
How
share.
bold are you?
Ah!
On a scale of 1 to Patrick Stewart, how bold are you?
On a scale of 1 to Patrick Stewart, I'd say he's a 3.
Okay, great.
That's not bad.
That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
He's got a lot
You're
of
like
hair.
out of 4.
mature
Out of
hairline in the
2.
front, which the ladies do like.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Yeah. The beard
Uh,
helps a lot too.
We got some questions. Did you enjoy the soundtrack for the movie, Alex? Yeah, good question, Ionic Reverb. I did. I thought it was very good. I liked Superman's theme in this show, and that was used a lot. Batman's theme, and it had just a really cool vibe. I liked it a lot. While you were out watching the Jets game, Alex, Dark Elite, I don't think so. Not a Jets guy. Don't get down with the Jets.
Just
I
don't get down
visuals.
with NFL. Don't just put it on the Jets.
Alex, does it drive you nuts that you can't get that nightclub scene song? No, it doesn't drive me nuts.
What nightclub scene song?
I guess it's from this movie. David Savert, Alex, I sent you a message on the Facebook page. I don't know how often you check it, but would I be better to email you? Yeah, email batmantaspod@gmail.com. I don't really check Facebook messages that much. Yeah, so email is always the best way because I always get in touch. What is inside Alex this week could become a new weekly segment. Who said, what was that one? If the story is good, I will throw some funds in. Well, you don't. You got to take a chance, John Jay. You got to take a chance.
People have already paid. 2 different people have already paid to hear a sex story from you.
Do you want to hear about my first foursome?
Yes, we do. There you go. And remember, everyone, he said first. Remember that. He specifically
Blue Nightwing
said first, not
Blue
my only.
First of all, Scott Clark, thank you so much for throwing in 199. You know what story we want, Alex. That's amazing. And Blue Nightwing said, "Putting in your holes."
That's right.
Okay, what did I put in my holes that time? So this is when I
Just you and 3 other guys.
And they're all bolder than me.
Yeah. Different levels, each one. You were level 1, 2, 2.
Okay, so this is when I was living in America. Yeah, living in America. And I was living at my fraternity house when I was.
Oh my God, we have 69 people watching right now. As well.
Oh, that's amazing. I was living in my fraternity house. Okay. And I was in my early 20s. I didn't want to live there, but I had to because it was the only place I could afford. And I had a girlfriend at the time that was a super freak. She was super freaky. She used to go around at parties and look for girls to hook up with and then bring back to my room. And I would be included. It wasn't like a bye. Sometimes I wasn't, though.
Clark Kent in the corner, like, oh, okay. I'll go bring the big bed in.
Well, it's funny you say that, bud, because my first foursome was she picked up another couple. And this couple, the guy, was in my fraternity as well. He was like a few years younger than me.
Really?
Yeah. And
Eskimo bros and
and his girlfriend, who he'd been with for a while. I believe he's married to her now. We basically were invited upstairs to watch them go at it, right? On the bed. So
my wife overhearing this, is this still the Batman podcast?
We're both sitting in chairs, yeah,
Mhm.
and we're watching it go down,
Mhm.
literally go down, and and we're like looking at each other like, all right, bro, all right, never thinking that we are probably going to see each other naked in like a couple minutes.
Mhm.
And
Why is Kate
we're-
back in?
I don't know.
I know he's got something to say about this.
So we were invited into bed, yeah,
Mhm.
and I was smooching with my girlfriend, he was smooching with his girlfriend, and then there was suddenly a switcheroo, and I was smooching with his and he was smooching with mine,
Mhm.
and then clothes started coming off, yeah,
Mhm.
and there was at a point where I was like, and the lights are on, for all the lights in the room are on, yeah,
Mhm.
and there was a point where I was like, I know he's naked and I'm naked, but neither one of us have made eye contact with one another
Mhm.
yet. Like we
Well,
haven't, like
You don't know that.
Well,
If
yeah,
you
I
haven't
hadn't
made
yet.
eye contact with him. He might
Yeah.
be looking right into your
Dead.
peepers.
Man, I can't wait to talk about Batman. What are your thoughts on said Supernova? Yeah, so at one point, they're like the two girls are on top of one another, and we're laying like either side of them.
Mhm.
And then there was a movement where we were again like switching partners. And I then ended up side by side, like shoulder to shoulder to him, laying down on the bed as they were
laid
both
down. Okay.
yeah, and they were both on top of us.
Mhm.
And then at one point, both of them decided to share me. So he was laying next to me, not getting any attention in that moment.
So you gave him
And-
attention.
And at the worst time, I gave him attention because as they were doing stuff, I don't know why, but my head turned to my left, and there his smiling face was in my face, and he looked down, and then he looked back up in my eyes and went, "Nice dick, bro."
That is fucking
And I'll never
jokes.
forget it. I'll never forget it. And I like honestly, it screwed me up. I kept on being
Nice
like,
dick,
"Oh,
bro."
why did he say that? That was so weird." And
Hey,
it like
it could have been much worse than that. That's for sure.
it's true. It's true.
Nice dick, bro. It's
Um,
nice.
Okay, and then yeah, the rest of the Force map, but I'm not going to go into all those
Yeah,
details. but
no,
it was
it's
just-
good. Bravo, bravo. I mean,
That
takes
was
a
my
lot to
story.
share sexcapades, for all to hear. Remember,
Bucky
folks, he is
Crazy.
applying for a job at the moment, so putting a good CV out there.
Yeah, Bucky Crazy just left us $5. Thank you so much, Bucky Crazy.
Now, I'm going to say this to save my brother. This is not going to become a regular thing. It's not every show we're going to hear another sex story. This will be it for a while.
yeah, probably.
I'm
Yeah.
stepping in to save you there because I don't, it's no one's business, but I very much enjoyed, you told a great story, so thank you.
Yeah, Supernova said viewership jumped from 67 to 76. Oh, fuck. 8 out of 10 story. The sequel is never as good as the original, though. I agree, Scott Clark. I mean, yeah, I
I liked
threw
it.
out-
I like Nice Dick, bro. I think that story was better than the first one, actually.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Someone said, but Scotty said boring. How is that a boring story? That's fun.
That's good.
What are you going to say that?
So Scotty's watched way too much porn, so he's just like, I've seen that before.
He's got hentai on loop in his house.
Ami DeRocho Otto said, no, the end of an era. Yeah, I mean, it will be, we can't just throw out all these things every single time. I appreciate everybody wanting to hear it, but yeah, we can't make it a regular thing. Probably get kicked off of fucking YouTube as well if we keep on doing that.
Yeah.
Blue Knight, we said, not boring, Scott. It's
The
just a freak.
Patreon, though, is coming. And so is my brother. So.
I'm gonna get down real
And
low.
remember, he said that was his first foursome. So
Yeah. Well, I've also had my first threesome. The girl ended up becoming a lesbian because of it. The one that involved,
Right.
And yeah, that I was like, why isn't she paying attention to me? A few
so
years
it's like
later,
Friends, like with Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, it was just like that. Yeah.
Best Batman podcast. Thank you so much for the $5 donation, Caesar.
OnlyFans, someone's asking for.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, well, that's the story time because you've got mail. I can't wait to listen to that back whilst I was gone and hear what you guys are talking about. So thank you for carrying. Yeah, thank you for carrying it though, whilst I was having technical difficulties, and I apologize to
I had a
everyone.
four-way as well. I had Mexican, I had Indian, I had
Italian,
and me. They're like, wow, 3 goals at once. Huh? I'm like, senoritas, margaritas.
and samosas.
That's right.
Okay, well, if you enjoy this podcast and want to put us in your holes, please be sure to leave us a 5-star review on whatever you're listening to us on right now, as it helps us back grapple up the charts and attract both new listeners and guests. And if you leave a review, we might read it out in the pod at the end of each episode. And please subscribe or follow us on your preferred podcast catcher of choice if you haven't yet already. Excuse my co-host Tony Soprano over there breathing deep into the mic again.
Am I?
Yeah,
I'm still. I'm sorry. I'm still recovering from a cold. So
fair enough. And please subscribe or follow us on your podcast catcher of choice if you haven't yet already, and see the link below to join our Discord and chat with us and all the other nerds that follow this podcast. And thank you everyone in the Discord who's here right now. And for anyone that's not in the Discord, you should check it out. If you're here right now, it's just like this all the time in the Discord. It's a great time. Also, you can email us at BatmanTASPod or follow us on social media at BatmanTASPod on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. And that's because why?
Because we are the #1 Batman, the animated series podcast.
You goddamn right. World's finest, baby. And in the description of this episode, you'll find a tip jar where you can give us any amount of money you can afford to give if you so wish, as we are billionaire playboy philanthropists. Any amount you can afford to give us is not necessary, but always greatly appreciated. And finally, you can follow Will on his socials to stay up to date on what he's working on and get a glimpse into the workday of a comic book artist and writer. Will, where can our listeners find you?
You can find me anywhere at Robson Inc., and that's ROBSONINK, or you can check out my website, speechcomics.com, where you can pick up any of my independent comic books, or you can follow me on Patreon at patreon.com/Will Robson, where you can directly support me. And if you're trying to break into comics, I like to point you in the right direction of improving your artwork and your writing, so you can find me there. And check out bleakworld.store or .com, I don't know which one it is. Link is in the description of this video. Get the new Batman the Animated Series t-shirt and merch, and pick up my new Art the Clown merch. So, yeah.
Hell yeah. Links are also in the show notes as well for the t-shirts. Guys, why don't you come back out here? John, Cade, come back out here. Cade, I know you don't do much in the world of podcasting, but is there anything you want to plug, bud?
I mean, you can follow me on social media at Cade Calvin TV. I'm active on Instagram and X if you're into, sports reporting. I cover local teams here in Idaho, and I cover other national teams. Will and I like to talk about the Cardinals and the Jets sometimes because I'm interested in the teams he's interested in. So if anybody likes to talk sports or follow sports editing or sports videos like that, you can follow me on there. And I'm always willing to talk to fans of the podcast too. Scotty Hawley reaches out to me often, sends me some funny reels, and other fans reach out to me too. So I always like talking to the fans of the show.
Awesome. And John, go ahead and plug away, bud.
I like this comment here. Is a bud plug? Bud plug.
Bud plug. Bud plug.
Yeah,
that's my vibes.
Bud plug.
Yeah.
Bud plug. So like I said, we have a podcast called Between Two Sentinels. It's myself and my co-host Machu Toy. We'll have Attack Peter on Wednesday starting at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We do all our shows live, so you never know what's going to happen. And also check out my YouTube channel where I do toy photography and toy reviews. And you might hear me say something like, nice dick.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see him real quick, because just hold him up to the camera again.
Pull that big boy. Whip that thing out.
Here, let's see this.
Yeah. He looks good, doesn't he? Yeah.
Hang on.
He looks great.
There you go.
Wrong big boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice dick.
Yeah, he looks amazing. Yeah. It's a nice dick. Yeah,
nice dick.
Man would have already.
Nice dick, bro.
Nice dick. Nice dick. Made eye contact with you.
Oh no. Okay, well that's all the time we've got for this week. Join us next time where we'll continue talking all things Batman the Animated Series. Thank you, Cade and John, for doing all that you do here. Until then, I've been Alex Robson.
I've been Will Robson.
And remember that we are vengeance. Oh shit. Sorry, go ahead. Sign off.
Nope. It's okay.
Way to end it with a bang.
I'm Cade Calvin.
J-Shot.
And remember that we are vengeance. We are the night. We are a podcast. Toodles.